unfollow them. Alright, I need to log on my account so I can change all the stream stuff again because it automatically resets the moment we restart the stream. So the stream is now called TGGG, but I am not a trading guard gamer god. Just a gaming god. Just a normal gaming god. Alright. Do not figure out my password from my off-screen hands typing, and then we'll get underway. Damn you, Chuck E. Cheese. I knew you'd ruin my life one day, but I didn't think today was that day. Oh, come on. You need your token. Thank you. Alright, I can thankfully get my token from here very easily as I twist and turn and convulse because my phone is sideways. And obviously that's the only way to make it work. Alright, we're almost there. Stick with me, everyone. I am breathing life into this stream single-handedly. Because that's how streaming works generally, so I don't know why I said it like that. Tell me about your Sunday. How's your Sunday going? Flipping the stream. Yakitori, meatball sauce, and time allows cilantro, lime, chicken. Cool line thingy recipe. Food and drink. Okay, thankfully all the tags stay. Okay. We are almost there. Just gotta switch back to Streamlabs over here. And after all of that, we're ready to go. Oh, that's a lot harder than it should have. But you know what? Streaming's a blow up. And where would we be if streaming was an easy and accessible skill set that anyone could just do and that the computer didn't just ruin at any given time? Where would we be? A utopia? Utopias are overrated. Huh. It's funny. Why would we want to live in such a world? We gotta struggle. Don't you know we gotta struggle? We can't raise minimum wage because we gotta struggle. Fuck those people. Look, as someone who does finally make good money, I would gladly take a pay cut if I could help someone else out systematically and have them have a living wage. 100%. Alright, there we go. The price of my tacos, yeah. Oh no, my tacos. We should not pay these people to make food or cook. Damn, I sure don't like making food or cooking. I'm gonna go out to eat and make someone else do that for me. Alright, anyway. Happy to have you all here. Happy Sunday to you all. Let's get crackin' lacking. Alright, so I'm gonna start on the yakitori first because it seems like the sauce is going to take about 30 minutes or so to reduce. So I want to start on that just to make sure it gets itself going first and foremost. And then I will go from there on how I see my timing is and stuff like that. Allegedly they're coming around 3. I don't know how accurate of time they are, so. And normally on yakitori skewers, if you've ever been in Japan or if you ever had one, they use wooden skewers. I couldn't find the short wooden ones, and then they only have the long wooden ones. I already have metal skewers I use for a lot of Mediterranean cooking, so I'm just gonna use the metal ones because you can always, like, they're reusable for one, and for two, you can always put it in between your fingers and be like, ooh, I'm overweened, bub. Ah, berserker claw. And that's the second worst joke I've ever done on stream. So, first and foremost, we need to get a saucepan, which I have right here, which I was using to warm my Boss coffee. Go ahead and pour that out. This is just water. Don't have to really do anything with that. Alright, so we just need mirin, soy sauce, water. Damn it! Anyway, let me grab some stuff real quick. Alright. Oh, you know, turn out. You can kind of see into my cabinet. You can see the magic happening. Alright. We have some mirin in the back. Make a technical emos. Drywall, you can do whatever you want. You're the artist. If you want to make that an emote, go for it, fam. It's all you, baby. Oh gosh, no, I could definitely use. I always like integrating my art in some way, shape, or form. What's the worst joke you want to join on stream? I don't want to talk about it. How's it going, Impressive Man? How you doing? All right, so you got. Let's see. Actually, let me do this a little bit differently on the computer. It's not my computer, so I'm not used to all the. Rather, it's not even. I should say my computer, but it's not even like, it's a Macintosh, and I've only used a Macintosh once professionally, and I left the hell out of that job because it was toxic. I was glad I had the opportunity to. But I'm going to kind of make a consistent chat over to this side here, and then I'm going to smallen up this window so I don't miss any of the action while I'm going back and forth. Because I am a smart lad on a Sunday. Are those socks and sandals? Absolutely. It is absolutely socks and sandals. It's the Colorado home style special. Yeah, see, Andy's got my back. I respect that. Andy's got my back. Andy's like, no, you can't do that to a man in his own home. In the winter. In the Colorado winter. I think this is soy sauce that we should be using. Ugh. Well, I think this is allegedly soy sauce, but holy crap. Almighty. How long has this been in here? Oh, you're already done, Drywall? What the hell? Damn, I wish I at least shaved beforehand. You got my stubble in my 4K. You hate to see it. Well, you all love to see it. I hate to see it. But that is a choice I made today. There we go. I mean, yeah, that is why you're an artist, a professional artist. You're able to do stuff fast, on demand. Okay, yeah, that's. Is that soy? It smells a little bit off. Soy sauce doesn't expire, does it? Alright, stream chat, you won't get to see this very often, but you're about to see a man take a sip of potentially soy sauce. It's soy sauce. That's soy. Alright. Let's start using this because we probably use it for another recipe. If it is the quarter burrito, has to. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. I got all that nice umami in me, Celadon. Delicious, delicious umami. I am now umami. Just like you, mommy. How's it going, Celadon? Happy to see you here, fam. Alright. Brown sugar, and then scallions. So, if you don't know much about Japanese style cooking, this is something I had to learn when I was actually over there. Basically, a lot of the recipes use just very stringent, but the same elements of recipe pretty much always, which is very interesting. It's like there's always an element of like, you're using your mirin, you use your soy, you use your sugar, you use, like, there's like about 5 or so recipes. Sake is one of the other big ones. And then you just kind of play around with those elements on that. It's extraordinarily stringent. But damn, it's amazing what you can do with just, simple recipes like that. Let me get on that high. Alright. So, we're going to split these into 2 parts. Well, essentially 3. Because we're not using the ends. What's the meat today? Oh, Appetizers already got you. Appetizers already got you. Never said soy sauce before, but I've set the Never knows best, just sitting here like, look, God punished you for that. Alright, so we're going to cut off the more green sides of these. We're going to try to keep the stringent, more stiff, stable parts of this, just so we can skewer them. Makes sense. I'm going to use a plate, or no, I'm going to use a bowl. I'm a freaking psycho. Off to the side here, we'll use that a little bit later. They don't chop theirs up, so I guess I don't need to chop mine up. Alright, cool. I mean, I'm not gonna complain. That's easier for me. There it is. Chicken for a little bit later. Has to be room temperature. So we're gonna get that. Well, not room temperature, but not freezing, basically. Alright. Alright, cool. I gotta get ready for early because my coworker's really screwed with my coworker. Oh shit, no worries. Go help them out. The capitalistic system definitely screws us over sometimes, and I fully understand that. Regardless, hope you have a good one. I hope, for some reason, the value of you going in for a coworker pays off in the long run for you. Take care, buddy. Allergy to sesame oil turns out loud. Yeah, a sesame oil is like our olive oil, essentially. It's just kind of everywhere. If you want like a non-neutral flavor, they go straight to the nuttiness of sesame oil. And I mean, thankfully I don't have an allergy, but damn, it is good. Oh, I love using it. But holy crap, is he alright? Or I guess he's alright, but hopefully he didn't like shake him at his core from ever doing Japanese food again. Because you can still make great Japanese food and miss out on the oil aspect. Alright, half a cup, 1/4 of a cup of the sake. Am I putting sake in there right now? Yep, alright, let me grab the sake too. Like I said, all the elements. I didn't read it all the way through and it's always there. See, someone to say something about the sake being like, hey, is your sake fresh? I'm like, I don't know, I'll check it out. That's one I'll sip on. There we go. We got it. We're fine. Alright. So, according to this, we need half a cup, quarter cup, and 2 teaspoons. Cool. Japanese cooking is so interesting. It's just different ratios of the same recipe, or same 5 ingredients over and over and over. It's just like, huh. It's amazing you can make an entire cuisine off of that and have it so essentially perfect. That was one of the cool things that I learned while I was studying in Japan. I didn't study there. I studied in Beijing. Visiting Japan, because we did a lot of cooking classes while we were over there. Got your emote done and DM'd over already? Jesus! You all are working a lot harder than I am today. No complaints. If you want to work hard on a Sunday, you go for it. Also, what's up, Sandakai? How you doing? And Corey's been popping in too. All the cool cats are here. Alright. So since I've never actually made yakitori before, I'm really not going to go off the rails on the sauce for this one, just because I don't know how the ratios work, what exactly the flavor Nami from only one cookbook or just one cookbook is going for. So I'm not going to try to screw around with the recipe too much on this, because once again, Japanese cooking is a lot about ratios of things. So I don't want to try to edge out the ratio on this when I just don't really know what the outcome is on my first time making this recipe. So I'm not going to toil around with that. Let's see, 1/4 cup sake. Fill up half of this with sake. Sake is very similar to cooking, or not cooking wine, but wines and cooking. You can kind of just get whatever. It doesn't affect the flavors so heavily if you get like a better quality or anything like that, so don't do that. Theoretically, all I've heard is X oil is better for Y food, but I haven't ever tasted it. Like, oh, sunflower oil. Oh, yeah. Sunflower oil has been like the new thing in the US. Like, people are going crazy over sunflower oil all of a sudden. It's like, we have olive oil. we don't need to have sunflower oil too, but like you said, I've never actually really theoretically tasted it. I've never had something that's like, this has sunflower oil. Oh yes, I can taste the sunflower. Like, I have some sunflower bread over here. Let me step back. I have some sunflower bread over here. It tastes like normal bread. It just has 50 calories per slice, which I was like, I just want fresh bread. Look, that's just a bonus. All right. And a quarter cup of water. Easy enough. Maybe in retrospect shouldn't have spilled out all that water from before, but I totally did. Alright. And 2 teaspoons of brown sugar. So I'm in a mood today, right? Where normally I would actually use a teaspoon, like a measuring teaspoon. Well, since I actually grabbed it, I'll just use it. I was gonna say, I'm in a mood today where I'm just like, I'm gonna use a measuring, I'm not gonna use a measuring teaspoon, I'm just gonna use a normal teaspoon. And then I realized, we have the silverware section off like, you know, most households would. A fork was in the spoon section, so that was wrong. That was already wrong. And then I actually grabbed the right size of a measuring spoon, so we're going with it. There we are. Cool. And then I'm going to get a whisk. I'm going to assume we're whisking it together because we can combine it. I'm like looking at her pot and it's like, oh, her pot's seems like it's a lot more full than mine. And the green part of 1 scallion, I mean, I don't know how much she wants in there, but I'm just gonna, I like onion flavor. So we're just throwing them all in there. Oh, Corgigo. Corgigo. I like how Corgi's name keeps switching within our community because no one wants to say the first part, the first adjective of their name. Second adjective, please say and reference and respect. But the first adjective, I refuse. I refuse to call Corgi that. Which sucks, because if I need to get Corgi's attention to chat, I don't like typing at and then I have to say the name. I'm like, dang it, I just have to say Corgi and hope that Corgi notices it. Playing Majara, trying to get off Novice Man. You can do that, Sonic Guy. You got this. Just, seriously, I know you're a smart person. I know you're smart enough to get out Novice. Just, if you play defensively and you just work on your hand, what's the word I'm looking for? Hand efficiency and your draw efficiency, you'll make it out real easily. I'm not worried for a second for you. That said, if you need a link to the hand efficiency trainer, let me know. That thing helped me out a lot. That helped me out a ton. And a shocking number of people do not know it even exists, so. Alright. Bring some boil over high heat, can do. Once boiling, we're going to low, simmer, all that good stuff. About half, about 30 minutes or so, thicken, glossy shine, so on and so forth. Okay, that makes sense. Set trainer. Oh, TZ's already on it. There you go. TZ, you're a freaking god. You're really amazing. I don't ever get to say that to you, but your wealth of information that you're able to share in a really respectful way, I really, really appreciate that. I've never really said it out loud, but I really, like, behind the scenes appreciate that a lot. So when I tell you that, when you're always worried about, like, oh no, I just want you to have fun, like, no, seriously, you are really good about sharing information in a very respectful way. And I think that needs to be said, especially after Ty stream yesterday. Definitely learned some things about people who get really into the game and really want to share information, and they feel justified through the process. So, I want to say to you that you're doing a great job. I greatly appreciate it. The one who calls them El Corquillo. You're right, I think, actually, now thinking about it, so. No, I refuse a TZ, and I will not learn how to putt. I will let Ty carry me throughout the golf course. I will let Ty carry me, and then I will be forced to clean up afterward. Ooh. Let's see, use a teaspoon. Looking at the door, I see 4 different various sizes of teaspoons. Yeah, it's freaking awful, right? It's like, use a teaspoon. I was like, well, what's a teaspoon? Well, there's this spoon here, and, there's this spoon here, and, you know. It's like, okay, teaspoons. It's like, oh, those are tablespoons, you fool, you buffoon. It's really weird. Does he want a spoonful of tea in the dish? God damn it, Andy. I wish I didn't go back in the chat now. No, I'm glad I went back in the chat, because I can see your beautiful humor shining in the darkness. Or something like that. Something beautiful like that. Alright. So, we're just gonna start preparing these bits here. We just want to get them a little bit ready for putting them on the skewers. That said, Mario Golf was a lot of fun yesterday. I had a great time. I never really gave the game a try when I was younger. I wasn't into golf games at that time, but now that I actually do really appreciate golf games, I'm so down for it. Yeah, Luigi. It's like, hey guys, you're happy for yourselves? Yeah, we're doing pretty good. Watch this chip in. Watch this chip in and watch the smile disappear from your faces along with the ball in the hole. All at once. It's a magic trick. As a joke. This is a email on Discord. If for some reason you decide to use it, should upload fine Switch system. You're absolutely wonderful, Clappy. Thank you much. That's more effort than I feel like I deserve for fucking up the stream going live. I'm excited to check that out when I get back on my computer. I would check it out here, but not my computer, so that makes it a little bit harder. Oh, this stove is great and all, but holy crap, that circle gets really hot really fast. I'm like, I need it to simmer, please. And like, I've turned it down to like 1, and it's just like still at like a high rolling boil. It's like, please simmer, please calm down, please simmer. Yeah, the Mahjong bit. Oh hey, Fluffy Unitard, how's it going? Happy Sunday to you. Catching up very slowly to the chat, but I'm getting there. Hopefully you're doing well. All right. And I'll just throw those in too. Waste not, want not. But yeah, the new event is very wild. I saw 3 Yakumen today. 3. 2 of them from 1 person. I think they're cheating at this point. Today was a lot for that event. Fortunately, I'm still doing really good with the event, so I'm not having to play it for way too long, but I saw 3 Yakumen today. A few Baimen, a few Baimon, a few. That's crazy. At least one of them was mine, so. Oh, hell yeah. I actually turned on to Jamiroquai. Usually I just turn on to Morning Glory and it does its own thing and it goes like to like other jazz music and stuff like that and like a good variety of jazz music. Today it's just like, hey, do you want to listen to Jamiroquai? I'm like, I mean, yes, but I was hoping for the variety actually today. IRE cookbook that goes in the same specifications, 1.7 teaspoons German mold made circa 1990. You laugh, it's easy, but that's me. I'm that sort of accurate motherfucker who'd be like, well, if you have these spoons from this era, it'll be just, you know, a few metrics bigger than our modern day spoons that corporates took over so that they could feed you less per every spoon so they could make the bowls of soup smaller at restaurants. It's something ridiculous like that. That's not true. Do not take that out of context. Alright, we need to cut the chicken. Also, actually, I'll leave that bowl. We're going to use a nice bowl. We're going to use a cute bowl. And we finish these shots. People getting Yakuman. Only 8K points to how it works. Yeah. Except, I was thinking I was understanding how the point system worked, right? And like, I got out of the hand, the next person got out of the hand, and it was the last person. And the person had already like drawn into my big hand. I was really confident. Like, all right, cool. I started off this game really strong. I'm feeling pretty good. The second person got like a sumo. It was okay. And then the last person was like, okay, we're not gonna get any points. They got the Yakuman, and I don't know why, but for some reason it's like at that point it drained all their points away. It's like, oh, I get 32K. I'm like, wait, why'd you get 32K as the last person? Because when I get like anything else as the last person, it makes it like 2K for like a Hanuman. I don't understand the rules. I'm like, you know what? This event's not going to be around long enough for me to understand the rules. I'm just going to play until I get all the things, and I will be happy. That's true. Can he, on the other hand, while doing a cookie stream, is really, really smart. No wonder I like you. No, it will definitely happen, Andy. I think that happens with all phone streams. It just kind of does whatever the hell it wants. Just like them side, getting on the train, the follow train, greatly appreciated. Happy to have you here. You get less points if you don't say nah when you call Ron. Fuck, you're right. My dude doesn't say nyan. He just yells Ron! And every time he yells Ron, I'm just like, ah! Wait, no, that's me. I Ron them, but I'm terrified. Alright. Let's get this chicken out. Oh, that's already smelling good. That's already smelling real strong. You know what I should do a next cooking stream because I'm almost out of it, and I talk about it every single cooking stream. I need to make more onion oil, actually. I'm almost out of onion oil, and I'm gonna be really sad when that happens. So I should make more onion oil and just like make it in the background because you know you don't have to do much of onion oil. You put a bunch of onions into oil and you let it cook for like I don't know what was it. An hour, 2 hours? It was a while. And then I'll cook something else at the same time. And then maybe like by the time I get to the point where I can use it or finish off with it, I can finish off with the onion oil just to give it that nice little flavor at the end. Alright, so just kind of wants to cut the chicken to like 1-inch pieces, cubes-ish. So I'm just going to do that here. Wait, what happened? Imagine cheating a virtual mahjong for points and not cheating on real mahjong for cash. Yeah, but the thing with real mahjong for cash is that they can stab me. I'll tell you a secret, Corgi. No matter how strong you get, no matter how much you don't let the world get you down, getting stabbed still hurts. that will never change. There's some consistency in life. Politics will be corrupt, water will be wet, and getting stabbed will hurt. That's why paper cuts are so terrifying. It's like a small, long stab. It's awful. You just autoplay, just let the event rock in the background, because like there's times where I'm like, I finished like 3rd and 4th, and I'm like, I got like the same amount of fish. Like after I get like 8K, I should just like walk. I should just walk away, seriously, because I have no reason to really go hard in on this. It's like unless you're first, you're basically last as far as the fish goes. I haven't gotten second, ironically. I keep getting like 3rd or last or first. It's kind of a interesting thing. There we go. Yeah, no people just so yeah, it's like it's just you can kind of lounge around and laze with it. It's pretty fine. Just gonna put this in a bowl inside of a skillet, my iron cast skillet, because I have it out there for potential use reasons and not just randomly out there. Go to the onion farm, milk the onions for all their oil. That's how it works, right? Yeah, Clappy. You see, all these suburbanite punk kids don't know, you know, that back in our day we used to go back to the farm and had to milk them onions. Had my favorite red onion, Bessie. Unfortunately, we had to chop her up for some sautés. So, you know, that's the hardest part of raising onions on an onion farm. You sometimes have to let go. You can't get attached to them. You can't give the onions names. Otherwise, it's really hard to ever be able to chop them up. It's really awful, honestly. That'll just top off your pinky. You don't need it. I don't know. What's his name was a much worse fighter ever since he got his pinky chopped off. I mean, he went 0-3 in Yakuza 0, and I'm gonna blame the fact that the first boss fight was the hardest boss fight. Every other boss fight after that was much easier. So, yo, Vine and Butcher, hell yeah! Thank you much for the raid, greatly appreciated. Happy to have you here. He destroyed my stream. Shit. Everything is exploding on my phone. Oh my gosh. Hell yeah, much appreciated. How you doing? Well, to welcome you all here. Yeah, that's not gonna leave, is it? Alright, I'm gonna have to fix that later. Just remind me later. you're gonna have to look at Chuck E. Cheese for like the next hour. But hey, how's it going, everyone? Name's Ryudo. As you can see, I'm cooking. This is more of a sub-goal thing I do. It left. Oh shit, it left. You're right, it's gone. It looks like I'm frozen in time, but it's only the phrase. It's dying. It's dying. It's dying. It's dying. I don't know if they can hear. I don't know if you all can hear me or not, but let me know if you can hear me. Let's start with that. Step one. Let me know if you can hear me in the first place. Okay, good. Let's start with that. So first and foremost, name's Ryudo. Happy to have you all here. Thanks for swinging by. So cooking streams are my kind of rewards for meeting certain sub goals. That's just kind of how it works for me. But otherwise, I am a variety streamer. I also am a huge part, or not huge part, but I'm hugely into the fighting game community. So I do a lot of fighting game stuff normally when we're not kind of locked down. So if you're into fighting game stuff, I also do a lot like that, and I can talk about it for ages. As for what I'm cooking, I'm making Yakitori skewers, and I'm going to make some meatball sauce whenever I get the opportunity. It's real basic. It's the real basic grape jelly, chili sauce, smile a lot stuff. And then, if I have time, because we have a couple guests coming over, and that's why I'm making the appetizers. If I have time afterward, then I will make cilantro lime chicken thighs, which are one of my favorite recipes, personally. I'll close my eyes and I'm gonna get the phone radio stream. But hell yeah, now that everything's working, thank you for the follows. I greatly appreciate it. Hell yeah, let me go back before everything explodes. So I've got Bird up. Hell yeah, let's fucking go. And Fine Butcher, tell me about yourself, if you don't mind. I would like to hear about where you come from. What brings you here today? What were you doing before? So on and so forth. Also, excuse me, Lexa Programmer? Now that I scroll back up, I skimmed something. Lexa Programmer, you know you can have odd stories that don't have to do with your date. You've been stabbed by your date, you met Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle lewd date cosplayer. How do you end up in these situations, specifically on dates? Oh gosh. Hell yeah. Alright. Glad everything's working though. Alright, I think that should be enough-ish, just comparing to... Hey, you know what? More never hurt. If I'm wrong, no big deal, I store it for later. It's not that big of a problem. I can't click on what you said, Corgi, because my hands are very chickeny full. Hell yeah. It sounds hella good. I've never actually made Yakitori skewers before, so I'm actually pretty excited to give this an opportunity. That's something. Hold on a sec. Slow that down. Okay, all's good again. I mean, it's probably going to freeze on and off just because, you know, Wi-Fi. Which, by the way, for the fighting game folks out there, this is why you don't use Wi-Fi for online games, because it's unstable. That's the example right there. That's why you can have better things in life if you use a wire for fighting games. Just like having Sneaker Geek 3 follow you. That's the best Sneaker Geek. That's the biggest Sneaker Geek of all around. And they're following my stream because I normally am a wired player. That can be you. That could be you. You did a healthy brunch stream. Ooh, and pairing them. Damn, I wish I was good at wine pairings. I'm not even good at wine pairing between, that's a wine I like. I'm going to pair it with my face. Oh my gosh. Yeah, no, my phone's definitely exploding. I don't know if plugging it in might help. Maybe I just have to look at Sneaker Geek for the rest of my life. I think my changes to my videos and emotes and GIFs, stuff like that, is just making the phone like pull it up and it's having a hard time. Yeah, notifications are destroying it today. I should have not put that Chuck E. Cheese video on there. Apparently that was the end game. It's like, no. Putting Mr. Libido on the stream, dancing every single time someone follows you is enough. That was my limit, but now that's too much. It's too much. My phone's had enough. All right, so we got some chicken chopped up real quick. Yeah, I guess we're already skewering. Okay, actually, let me do one more thing. Oh, I see it in a broil. No big deal. That's super easy. That's simmering. That's still smelling really good, so we're on that. Hell no, you're too kind. Thank you for the follow, everyone. I appreciate it. Through thick and thin and everything exploding. Case in point. Oh gosh. But hell yeah, thank you much. I greatly appreciate all the love and the follows and everything like that. But oh man, you said some magic words there, Vine and Butcher. I have to know what the brunch special was. You gotta tell me, man. I'm a huge breakfast fanatic. I don't know if it's because of our state or city or whatnot, but it might be because I'm up at like 5 a.m. because I'm an idiot. But I love me some breakfast, so never mind. Sausages. Holy crap! I have all the third most powerful people in the stream today. We got the third Candyman. Candyman, I really like that song they made it back in the 50s. It was really, really good. I'm really glad that your generation's passed down up into the 2000s. It's really nice to have you during these harrowing times to know that, hey, you still need some candy for someone? Candyman 3 got you. Thank you much for the follow. Greatly appreciate it. This stream sponsored by Candyman the 3rd. Skewers. Alright, so I have long, big, thick skewers. Take it out of context as you will. I'm probably... It's gonna be 4 of us. Just thinking how I want to do this. Okay, also, she has a really cool way of doing this. I'm gonna try to mimic it, because one thing about my cooking is I don't do things pretty. Like, the picture I'm showing on Twitter is actually, like, it's like 15 minutes of me, like, floundering over how to make something look nice. So don't let the Twitter pics fool you. I'm actually a very sloppy, very horrible cooker. I'd say presenter. That's the word I'm looking for. A salt and pepper omelet, arugula, green onion. Alright, fuck it. These green onions are going to omelet. This stream's over. Just take this off the heat. We're starting all over. Alright, get back on the heat. I'm sorry. You didn't deserve that sauce. Oh, that sounds so good. Ready to cook a better stream that Koichi. If the day I figure out how to like either like essentially wire in my phone or bring my streaming laptop or a laptop streaming computer or a laptop out here to do all the hard work. One day I'll figure that out, but today is not that day. Alright, so I can kind of show you what I'm doing here, actually, before I go to this next one. So, I have this chunk of meat here. The instruction that she shows is he folds it kind of on top of itself, and then pushes it through, like, from an angle. And I'm just like, alright, well, let's try that out. If I can. And Frank knows a lot about wine, let her choose what we drank whenever we went out drinking. Yeah, that's also the other half of the problem of, wine drinking. It's like, man, that wine at that restaurant we had was really good. What was it? And no one remembers ever. Alright, I'm gonna have an easier time to just stab it on myself, I think. So that's kind of like the problem. It's like, I have found wines I like. I don't dislike wine, actually. I do like wine. It just... I just never, ever remember what the hell it is. Use some candy, but all I have is apples and a sweet kind. So almost candy. I mean, just cook up some sugar over the stovetop and pour over the apples. You got candy apples. That tip was sponsored by the Candyman Thrice. Oh gosh. But no, I like how Vine's out here thanking them like you're all the best. It's like you're the best. You're the one who did all the heavy lifting here. I'm just here. I'm just some dude on the internet. You did all the hard work. You deserve some love. I will gladly check out your stream though. I need to follow more cooking streams, I've realized. I only cook occasionally, but I realize I do enjoy watching what friends I do have so far cooking, and I need to add more to my repertoire instead of just watching Fire Kitchen all day during work. One of those days is completely alien to me. Yeah, same, Andy. Absolutely the same. It's just, it's a different world for me. I don't know how to whine. I mean, I know how to whine. I have Twitter. I know how to whine. But I don't know how to whine hair. But like you said, beer pairing, I can do beer pairing a lot better. I spent a significant portion of my 20s doing a lot of beer pairing. Well, not beer pairing, but brewery learning, because I had multiple friends and close sibling friends who were into beer at that time. So they kept going out on beer pairing adventures and trying different breweries, making their own beer. I actually know a decent chunk about beer. Also, I live in Colorado. We're like the second biggest beer state outside of California. And I think that's more because California is freaking a chonkster. And Colorado is like a fucking square. Alright, also I need to set something up real quick. Gotta get some great grates out here. Oh, these grates are great. There we go. Alright. So just some grates out here to make sure that both sides are exposed from underneath heat-wise and whatnot. Oh shit, Candyman Thrice with the bits? Hell yeah! You love to see it. Damn, Candyman Thrice. Did you do it thrice? Hold on. Okay, no, it's just freezing. Okay. I'm like, did it happen thrice? Because if so, you clever lad. Alright, so in this bottle right here is the thing I talk about every single stream. This is onion oil. You make it by getting a neutral oil, putting a fuck ton of onions in it, depending on whatever flavor you want to get. Put certain types of onions more than other types of onions. Let it cook for like, I don't know, I think it was 2 hours. AY, let it cook for a while until basically the onions are like completely fried. You can take out the onions at that point and like use them for other things if you'd like, but otherwise, you know, I kind of overcharred mine and I don't use fried onions all that much, so I threw most of it out because I couldn't stop snacking on it. So definitely give that a shot sometime. It's super easy work. It's not that hard. I can link you a video that I learned it from, and it was just super basic, super easy. And it really does. It's a really simple thing you can do to really up your cooking game. Let's see here. I'm just gonna pour a little bit out here. I'm just gonna oil the grates. It probably won't matter that much flavor-wise, but it's what I have. Might as well try some new things. I clean that brush. Maybe, I don't know. It's over here. I was right. It is clean. I need to eat something. Oh, Bugalo, please eat. Oh gosh, this is not going to help you. In fact, this is probably going to hurt you more than help you. And I'm not in the business of hurting unless it's in fighting games. But no, definitely go eat. I'm going to be here for a while. Don't worry, I'm not fast at this. I do beer with parents, but it's not always good for anyone else. I just go for what I like, and that's really what works together. I mean, that definitely makes sense too. But I also say, to a certain degree, honestly, there's only really so much beer pairing you can kind of do. Let's put it this way. There's so many freaking styles of beers and serving styles of beers out there that you can always find the perfect beer. Good luck having that perfect beer available to you at that time, because it's the odds of you having your perfect available beer at that time for whatever you're eating is not good. It's not a high chance, honestly. It's most likely not going to happen. So, by weird language thing, do you know Japanese words starting with su sometimes gets pronounced as su by language, because there's no su language. Yeah, and there's a su one, takes a bit of practice to make clear if you're saying sumo or sumo. Sumo! It's like, damn, you won the game. No, behind you, watch out, there's a sumo coming after you. It's like, yeah, I see it on the table. I'm not fucking blind. Do you think I'm an idiot who doesn't know how to play mahjong? I think you're an idiot, yes, but you're going to be a dead idiot once that sumo gets a hand on you. Well, I mean, you did take all my points, so I am out of the game. Who's on first, but with sumo. Oh, gosh. But let's see here. Okay, I was just continuing to skewer these up because I got caught up in the Susu remix. Yeah, exactly. Never knows best. This is like your favorite's not in the town. Yo, Itachi, how's it going? You Ernie looking mother. How's it going, brother? How's the waves of Florida treating you? Hopefully well. Hopefully well. And I mean that earnestly. I really hope Florida can treat you well, because Florida is Florida. We're gonna see you, buddy. It's always good to see you. I miss you. It's weird not seeing you at like every event every month. Like once a month at least. That was my dose of Hitachi. But yeah, one of your favorites not available in town? Yeah, like all my favorite beers are generally way the fuck elsewhere. Either by plane or by drive. Like I've been craving one of my favorite beers for the last few weeks. But it's like an hour and a half drive to the brewery. I've had to talk myself out of it weekend for like the last 2 months now. I don't want to make the drive. And the one time the reason I was thinking about it is because some of you all know that I ordered about $1,000 worth of popcorn as a group order, but one of my group orderees was about to move that weekend and lives close to that brewery. Unfortunately, he did end up catching COVID like right when he was going to leave that weekend, and he's like, you don't need to come down and drop this off. I'm like, are you sure? You sure you don't need anything? I would like to drop this off because it'd be really easy instead of shipping it. He's like, no, it's fine. I'm like, are you really sure though? Are you sure you're not forgetting anything? You sure you don't maybe need some Pedialyte or something, and I can just come drop that off real quick? You know, an hour and a half drive is not a big deal. He ultimately said no, and I've just been craving for it ever since. I'm one short on that. I made a big piece on that. Alright, we'll just slide it on there because it worked so easily. Alright. Oh, that's a fatty piece. That is going to be delicious for that. Let's see. If I was a fighting character, I would name all my moves after Mahjong, but actually don't know how to play Mahjong. I think that's Lychee though. Isn't that just Lychee? I don't know if Lychee knows how to play Mahjong. But she does name all her moves after Mahjong terms. Hakuhatsu Chun, 13 Orphans, All Green. She has them all. I don't know what her new move names are though, because I haven't played Blaze Blue since a while. But yeah, been since COVID. I can find it, but yeah, that makes sense too. It's also like I have no reason to go down to the city because if I go down there, what am I going to do once I'm there besides grab it and leave? Alright, I'm driving 3 hours for a single beer. Is it worth it? Well, the jury's still out on that actually. It's still possible that it is worth it. I can leave it. Yeah, exactly. Just come on. I can leave it on your porch, man. Just let me help you out, bro. Bro, you need a spotter, bro? That dude at the gym. Hey, bro, you need a spotter? I got you, bro. Promise. It's like, bro, Alright, this is a thick piece, and I'm going to end up stabbing myself live on Twitch.tv. There we go. Oh yeah, the popcorn, as all the fighting game folks in here will know, is from one of our fighting game community members who has named his business the Popcorn Baron, or has named himself, I guess, the Popcorn Baron. It's extremely good. I don't know why I put that away. It's extraordinarily good. I mean, to the point, like I said, I made a $1,000 group order, and a lot of that was from one person who did like a $400 order. And my order was still like 100 or something. It's extremely good. People go to tournaments, get in line for like an hour or so to get his popcorn and put it into their extra suitcase that they brought specifically for his popcorn. It's that good. It's extraordinarily good. And every time I think like, I want to open this new pack of popcorn, but I can't just slam through it. I have to pace myself. And like 20 minutes later, I wake up out of my blackout coma and like I have a bag of popcorn smothered all over my face. Every time, every single time. Also, Plain Insane, how's it going? Just a Plain Insane, and 20, who was here a little bit earlier. I assume he's still here, just chilling in the background because that's how he do. For giving so many damn gift subs, so that I owe like now 2 more cooking streams on top of the 2 I've already done. No, I really love the support though, y'all. Thank you much. I greatly appreciate it. I oversize the too sometimes in words where it's used. The thing is that it's like you have to train yourself to hear it, and if you're even like not as like a non-native speaker, if you hear it, you're still like, I know you said it, but I can't discern it. I can't like, there it is. That sure is it. That is the big thing. It's like a 50-50 mix-up. It's like, I'm pretty sure that's what you meant out of context, but I still have to guess because I'm still only so good at it. Andy, actually, he will be opening his shop up soon. If it's not open up already online, if I see it and I have a memory better than a goat, I'll send that your way because it's 100% worth it. I'm sure Ty has been talking about it too. Gotta pace myself. My pace is fast. I'm trying to do popcorn 80%, plain and saying. You gotta understand. Oh yeah, or if you come down, I'll just bring you a bag at that point. Look, at that you can't visit Ty anymore without visiting the rest of us. That option is now gone, Andy. You have to hang out with everyone. You're now friends of Colorado. There we go. Oh shit, Corgi with the Corgi bucks. Hell yeah. 20 with the 25 bucks. 50 bucks. I was trying to make a pun. I failed at that. Let's just go back in time here. I'm going to load my save state. Corgi with the 50 Corgis. 20. He's here. Hell yeah. Thank you much for the bits. I greatly appreciate that. I need to have a speak to talk bit thing. That's one thing I've been meaning to set up, but also, I so rarely actually get bits that I actually just forget about it every time. And I'm like sitting there like on Tuesday when I'm not streaming, like, I should set that up sometime. Oh well, I'm not getting bits, so I do want to set that up though because I see how much fun Dino Please has on his stream with that, and I'm just like, I want that. I want that. It's so ridiculous. Oh, Shemeskimo, how's it going? Did I not say hi to you earlier? I feel like I didn't say hi to you earlier. I am so sorry. I'm in a world of, not hurt, but of focus. 20, he's here. He's here and he enjoys skeletons. Classic 20 stuff. Yeah, I was actually having a great time on your stream last night, 20. And then the power flickered like multiple times and my internet just cut out. And I was like, I guess that's it. I guess I'm done watching 20 stream. No more 20 for me. I had 20 minutes with 20, and the world took that away from me, which is a goddamn shame. But I was having a great time with stream. I wanted to say that before I forgot. I feel like at some point, because we were like mid-conversation, you were like, hey, Ryuta, what do you think about this delicious snack, 90s snack? I just didn't say anything. You're like, oh man, he must have really hated Gushers. Oh my god. I didn't think that. Oh no, I'm so sorry. Oh my god. God damn it, Plain Insane. Your support is crazy, and I don't know where you're getting this power from. Not the power of money necessarily, but the power of kindness. You also have a significant other and a house in California. Actually, I feel like I answered my own question. You're doing way too well. You're like, I have to spread the love to someone else, and you're it. Tag, you're it. Oh my god. Thank you much, fam. I greatly appreciate that. That is absolutely not necessary at all, but also, I'm not enough of a person to say no either. As a person who just moved and had to pay double rent, I'm like, anything helps right now. I'm living good, I'm living fine, I'm not actually hurting, so don't take that out of context that I'm really actually bleeding out money or anything like that. I'm absolutely beyond fine, but it's also one of those times you just look at your checking account, you're like, I know I'm doing good, but I'm also not doing as good as I'm used to be doing these last few months. I'm hurt, I'm betting for my own stream. Shit, not again! Everyone, this is now the Shemeskimo stream. As he takes away the powers and owns over your stream. Best moderator, honestly. I mean, I would ban me if I was in my own stream. Shit. Oh gosh, that sucks though. Yeah, I really was having fun with that conversation of how much 90s shit can we talk about. I was really enjoying 90s snacks. I'm gonna add a little bit more to this one right here because it's a little bit short by comparison. Looks a little bit sad. I'm gonna make sure it gets a little bit more love in the meat department. Fuck gushers or gut fushers? Well, I fucked that up. Unfortunately, I can't put the I fucked up screen up because I don't have it on my phone. No, gushers are amazing. I really like gushers a lot. That said, it's been so long since I've had a 90s snack, so... Well, that's a lie, actually. They did do a limited recent re-release of Dunkaroos. They're definitely not as sugary as they were before, but I think that's more of a product of the era and nutrition failing us during that era of the 90s, because, oh god, that was sure a time to really fuck up dietary facts that we now know nowadays, thankfully. So that helps out a lot. I share my love with my friends. I feel like I owe you a dinner and a few drinks anyway. I don't think you actually do, but I just want to go out to dinner with you and share some glances over a nice candlelit dinner. And as we stare into each other's eyes, we get closer. We feel the tension filling the air. We pucker our lips, knowing what comes next. Oh shit, it's snowing you! Oh no! No, I wasn't, no, I was cooking, of course. No, I absolutely did not make any moves on your man or anything like that. No, why would I do something like that? That'd be ridiculous. That'd be rude. How's it going, Snowmew? Happy Sunday to you. Hopefully you're doing well. She's behind. She's like, look, I just want to be there. She's just upset that I didn't include her in the story. Snowmew looks in from the side, just slowly nods, like that one Adam Sandler movie is like, yeah. Oh god. And the VOD delete. Yeah, it sure is a shame that piece of information just happened to leave the stream. How weird. Yeah, the 90s and the 80s and 90s, exactly like this program. Sugar's a vegetable. Have a lot of servings of sugar per day. Or what was it? It was like have limited numbers of servings for sugar, but they gave everything else a number, and like for sugar, like just have some, but not too much. Yeah, that is. And it's like, well, I don't know how much sugar is too much sugar, but that means not too much candy, right? As I continue to eat my Frosted Flakes like it was a balanced part of a breakfast. Yeah, it's balanced if you have like nothing else except a protein shake beside it, and a low-calorie protein shake beside it. And at that time, protein shakes weren't exactly a thing yet. They were game trash, but they weren't the big fix-all that we know nowadays. And by the way, protein shakes are not actually fix-alls. Do not down protein shakes as a life, a lifestyle. Oh, you've been sitting at the table. God damn it, Snowmew. Snowmew out on the streets. Can someone please kiss my husband? Did I say husband? I think I did. I'll pay. Till serves a guarantee. Yeah, like. Alright, 12 servings of grain a day. And let me put it into context here. 12 servings of grain. Alright, so here's some bread, right? Alright, every slice is a serving. Alright, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, this is not enough. This is it. This is the whole day. This is the whole day right here. Eat this whole chunkster of bread. Solve your health problems, brother. No problem at all. Everything's fixed. Everything is great. Ooh, that's actually looking pretty good. Getting glazed over. That's looking pretty good, actually. Make sure it's not clinging to the side and burning real quick, but it's reduced pretty far down. I'm gonna give it a little bit longer, but that's looking pretty good. Heck yeah, that's bread. No, that bread is good. It's by a local bakery, actually. I just randomly found it in the store. I'm like, cool, sunflower bread? I'll take it. Sunflower bread from a local bakery? Okay, great. 10 out of 10. I'll buy it. And it's really good too. I'm actually kind of surprised. Food pyramid bankrolled by Big Bread. Exactly, never knows best. The Big Bread. The true final boss of Metal Gear. Not Big Boss, Big Bread. Alright, that's not gonna fold, so I'm just gonna put it on the skewer. And you're gonna have to deal with it. Big vitamins making our food full of fillers with the vitamins to compensate. God. Yeah, I definitely do have a few side vitamins to make up for certain foods here and there. But that's mostly because I can't really eat raw fruit, so that's more of a me thing. I have a hard time eating raw fruit. Alright. I'm gonna make one more, and that should be perfect. Honestly, I'm like looking at this, like I kind of overmade this. I didn't expect to have this many skewers, I'm not gonna lie. Actually, how much do I have left? Or how much do I have currently, I should say? Because it usually is really small. How many pieces? Maybe that's a better question. How many pieces do I have left? I can make one more, which is great, because I have one more skewer left, but I'm going to actually take that off the heat for a bit, and, oh, I can use my warm zone. Yeah, this stovetop has a warm zone. I don't know how it works, but I've never seen it before in my life. So we're trying something new. I'm always trying something new. Actually, some industry pressure on that. Oh, no, there absolutely was lobbyists who gave us the information that we so blindly followed throughout the 90s, late 80s, early 90s, and some of 2000. That was just like, yeah, we probably shouldn't be following these rule sets, but here we are. I know halfway through I stopped doing like the skill that she mentioned in her recipe, but that's fine. There we go. Yeah, unfortunately I am allergic slightly to raw fruit, so it's a pretty awful thing, but that's literally, at least, that's literally opposite of getting followed by Trick It UK. Thank you much for the follow, greatly appreciate it. It's absolutely the opposite of that, because getting followed by Trick It UK is a 10 out of 10 experience. I highly suggest that you get the opportunity. If you ever happen to be so fortunate, just happen to be in the area and you can enjoy that sort of lifestyle, hopefully you can too. Happy to have you here. Do you know space under ovens is meant to be used as a warming area? Yes, I do know that. I don't use it as that still. I know it's supposed to be used for that. My lady also does bake quite a bit. She doesn't use it as that either. It's like, no, that's... Where am I going to store all my trays? Says person with a much bigger size kitchen than I've ever had before, has actually enough space to store everything and not have it be in the way. And I'm still like, where would I store my sheet pans? What? Why? I've never. How dare you? Yeah, I don't think anyone, at least in the US, does. Maybe other countries that are smarter than us, but us, no. We need more space. We don't have enough space in the US. Like, look, I've seen the colleges in Beijing were all about, hey, we have 6 dudes in this one dorm room that is the size of your 2-person dorm room. It's like, damn. All right, I'm done complaining. Ever in my life. That's just one of those experiences. You're like, all right, I'm done ever complaining in my life. I lose my shit. All right, little chips and chops right there. I don't know what to do with these. Just gonna put them there, I guess. I don't know. All right, I'm gonna maybe reorganize these. Just gotta move it, I think. I kind of want to give them a little bit of space. Oh, you can't see that. I apologize. How rude of me. I invite you over to my own home and everything like that. I can't turn it with my left hand though. I'll keep it stable. There we go. Maybe. Man, I'm turning the wrong way. No, it just sucks. Alright, give me half a second here. It's gonna fall. It's gonna be kind of a shock, but there we go. And then, all right, so you can see right here, I'm just kind of trying to space them out a little bit, as much as I can, because I definitely overloaded this. I'm not gonna lie, this is definitely way too much for one sheet, and I did cut up too much chicken. But you know what? You gotta feed your guests when they come over. There was a quote. Out of all the things I remember from Final Fantasy, for some reason, this is the one thing I remember. From Final Fantasy IX, when Quina is making food for everyone, I actually don't remember the context. Like I said, all the things I remember in Final Fantasy, this is it. And Quina chastises you if you don't make enough food, but it says that you should always make more than enough food. You can't ever go back if you don't make enough food. And I was like, You tongue out motherfucker, you're spitting the truth. You were spitting the truth. And so I don't know why. That just always stuck with me ever since then. It literally changed my perception of like treating other people and food and stuff like that. And it's always like, just get too much. If it happens to be too much, then you were a great host. You were a 10 out of 10 host. So, I don't know. Just one of those things that's like, it just always stuck with me. Yeah, Quina was very wise. I mean, I guess you have to be if you're literally learning how to do magic from monsters. Random monsters in the world, so... Alright, actually, you know, this angle's not too bad. I'm gonna use it for right now. Alright, we have a little bit of green onions left over. And whatever, it's too late. God, I love green onions. Anyway. Alright. So we greased it. Got the skewers on top. Separated it high. Went to the heat almost at hot. Broiled for 6 minutes. And then there's the yakitori sauce and a small bowl for brushing. Don't want to cross-contaminate. Oh, okay, so it wants me to wash and brush between. Gotcha. Oh, man. I might need to make more sauce. But just to kind of give you some sight in here, it's just like, you can see how much that reduced, how thick that is, how much the sugar really takes effect on making an actually thick sauce. It's really, really gorgeous, honestly. That said, I think I overcooked it a little bit, or overwarmed it a little bit because of the warm zone. It didn't actually cool down all the way and it kept cooking a little bit longer than I expected, but that was good. Now I just need to get these onion bits off, hopefully. It's a very sticky sauce. Something went right. Let's put it that way. Alright, that's not happening. So, I'm gonna peel it out, I think, which is gonna burn a little bit. But whatever. I'm not a coward. I'm just in pain. Those are two very different things. Somehow. Hold on. This became an ASMR stream. Ryudo licks off his fingers because the sauce is finally looking good. That's good. Yeah. Pretty much got you spit the truth at the same time of I never use Quina. Ever. I never use the character. I know they're allegedly one of the best characters in the game. I never use Quina. Ever. And so it's just like, huh. I should have. And I actually like the character a lot. I just never used the character because my small childhood brain could never do it. And I'll tell you a secret right now. My large adulthood brain also can't do it. So nothing's really changed. Actually, let me put it this way. So it's all evenly under the grate. Or maybe, no, there we go. Alright. We're gonna give that about 6 minutes. We pull it out. We sauce it up on one side. Give it about another 6 minutes, sounds like. Okay. Yeah. Simple enough. Just basically caramelize the sauce, even though that kind of already happened. So that might just be an egregious step at this point. I think what I might do instead is give it up to 7 minutes, which at this point is probably closer to 6 anyway, so not a big deal. 6 minutes, and then we're gonna chill for a bit instead of me trying to start the next exact step. I'm gonna grab my ingredients for the sauce for the meatballs. There's gonna be frozen meatballs because we have frozen meatballs in the freezer. We need to use them because we've had them for a while. Cooking version of OnlyFans, OnlyFlans. I'm surprised it didn't go with OnlyPans, plain and saying, but I suppose that could mean different things. But I could still be on OnlyPans, actually. Alright, actually, before I move the camera back up. So what I'm making the sauce out of, normally the classic way of making this sauce is very American style, is use grape jelly and use Heinz chili sauce. Easy enough. I don't want to use grape jelly, so I'm going to try using mango chutney. I have 2 bottles of it because I need quite a bit. So still a jam, still works out, freaking delicious. It should add a little bit more spice, a little bit more different flavor, and I think some nice chunks of like raisin in there to kind of cut out the meat flavor a little bit should make it pretty good. So we'll kind of see how that goes out in that regard. Also, let me move the camera back up just a smidgen here. Oh, actually, that's fine. It's not gonna fall over or something. Okay, there we go. So, all good there. Everything is fine. Everything is perfect because I have Lola Scarlett. I tried. I couldn't say it incorrectly the first time. Lola Scarlett with the follow. Greatly appreciated. Thank you much. Thank you for swinging by and hit with the follow. You're awesome. I hope your Sunday is also awesome all the same. Where'd you find the recipe? The internet, along with most great things in life. I mean, that's where I found you all at. So, you know, the internet has some pretty good stuff going on it, as far as I'm concerned. Must be jelly, because Jam don't shake like that. How dare you? Jam's my nickname. And I'll have you know, I shake plenty fine, thank you. Also, how's it going, Green Biker Guy? I didn't gotta say hello for real to you. Alright, it's still going. I'm gonna chill for a bit because I want to watch it. Make sure nothing goes ham in terms of cooking for this. Because once again, new kitchen, new oven. I don't want to fuck up that badly. So, oh gosh. Also, back from getting coffee. Oh yeah, welcome back. Oh yo, John Donut, how's it going, brother? Oh no, you're the good-looking one here. Thank you for swinging by. They already got the recipe up for you. Hell yeah. And grape jelly, yeah, it's just basically the ideology of like having a flavored sugar with a spicy element to basically make barbecue sauce. That's basically more or less what it really is. So you don't really have to adhere to it, Snow Mew. You just kind of you make a sauce. And that's the easiest way to make a sauce. 1 jar of this, 1 jar of this. We're done. Easy. And it's really fucking good. I'm not gonna lie. It's extraordinarily good. Where were the tongue breakers when Rito's chugging? You're changing the story, Artesian. God damn it. Bells? Oh, yeah. Our front door has bells on it. Just as like a kind of security precaution. It's something of a, what's the word I'm looking for? A carryover from my ladies' college days, which very understandable. Ladies living together in a college dorm, you gotta be as safe as you can, but as cheap as you can. Oh, hey, what up, Cisco? How's it going? Happy Sunday to you. Happy to see you swing by finally. It's good to see you, bud. How are things treating you? I caught a stream title during my day yesterday, and it sounded like that maybe you made affiliate? Did you? Because if so, congratulations, my man. People really undersell, like, affiliate's so hard, I can't get 3 people to watch me and all that sort of stuff. It's like, no, that's a really big deal. Like, having 3 people be interested in you playing video games for an extended enough period of time for Twitch, the giant corporation, like, yeah, you deserve to earn some money for this, is a huge, huge step. So that's really freaking awesome. You don't kick people in order to insufferable to listen to. No, you see, I'm the Jam from Snowboarding Kids. The one who's like, yeah, I want to snowboard. He doesn't say that. I made it up. I characterized him. That said, you have to know how exciting it was to have a video game character finally represent you in some very close way. A black character whose name was Jam, and I'm like, finally, this game speaks to me. That's also a good game. Also a good game. It's really, really good. Yeah, the sauces are pretty basic. Is that Rainbow Blend? Oh yeah. Rainbow Blend, I put it inside of merely boiling water for about 5 minutes. Nice and warm, just like you'd get it from a vending machine in Japan. It's... They're about to be in stock, by the way. If you are trying to look to grab some, it's about to be back in stock on the 23rd? Maybe the 29th. Either way, keep your eye on Amazon if you actually want to grab one. That's still going. That might take a little bit longer just because of how many skewers are on there. So I'm going to hit the timer, and I'm going to put it in there for like another 2 minutes. I'm going to keep watching it, though. I'm not going to distract myself. I will talk for a bit just to make sure I don't distract myself. It's 1:46, actually. I'm actually making decent time. Decent nerd time than I was expecting. Let's put it that way. Socks and sandals. God damn it, Cisco. We already went through this conversation. You cannot shame a man for wearing socks and sandals in their own home, especially in Colorado winters. You know better. You know too. You know too. They sent me a contract but not going to sign it. Oh, really? Okay. I smell foods. I hope you're doing alright, man. It's good to see you. I smell food somewhere. And just kind of looks in the kitchen. I guess that makes sense. Yes, that makes sense. Flash in the pan. Oh my god, flash in the pan. Did you plan this? I might have missed something. I want coffee. I mean, yeah, I would be glad to share my rainbow coffee. It's well deserved. It needs to be shared with more people in the world. It might be in your grocery stores because both basic Boss Coffee and their cream Boss Coffee, like the second tier Boss Coffee, it's also in stores, right? My grocery stores at least. It seems to be gaining popularity across the US. So if you have the opportunity, definitely check it out and grab some because even the black coffee is like the best canned coffee that I have still found to this day. And I like my convenience, mind you. Mark offers a baggie because he couldn't emotionally relate to it. I understand. Yeah, because I don't emotionally relate to losing against Luigi. That's also a lie. My worst tournament loss is actually against a Luigi player. Frosty Fastings 2018. Yeah, 2018. Back when Luigi was extra busted. It was like, oh, if I grab you once, you lose. So you better never be parallel with me. Oh, you're Zelda? You can't move that fast? That sucks. That sucks big time.
Oh, yeah, that's looking good. That's starting the roast.
Starting out pretty nicely, actually. Give me a moment here, just a second.
Awesome. That popped out really badly. Don't want that to melt in the oven, so I'm lifting that up.
Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Hopefully I'm not gonna spill any juice inside the oven, so we don't have to clean up later. That's the hope. But slowly but surely, we're getting there. Alright. Alright, so the edges of the pan on the closest to the door side were not... So the ones that are closest to the edge on the door side were not fully cooked through, so I want to flip it around so that the backside gets a little bit more exposure in time and cooking through, so that everything has that really charred look. It's not entirely perfectly done yet, but I do have a little bit more time. Damn it, Corey. No, this microwave is the worst microwave I've ever encountered in my life, honestly. Because you can hear it loud and clear, right? But it's like, okay, imagine that beep you just heard, and it's just finished cooking your food. So it's like, beep. You're like, okay, God, that's a little bit overdone, but whatever. I'm gonna grab my food, and it beeps like again, like, beep. And you're like, all right, well, 2 times seems like it's a really lot, but At least it won't do it a third time. It's like, this thing beeps 3 times when it's done with food. Every single time. And then it gives it like about 10 seconds and it just decides to start all over again. It doesn't beep once as a reminder. It beeps 3 times in a set again. Because it doesn't have enough attention. It doesn't get enough pets. And in all fairness, yes, I don't pet my microwave. Maybe it does need a little bit more attention. But until then, it's going to be acting out like a teenager out of high school. That's me. You beep. No, it is the microwave. The microwave is absolutely insanity. Oh my days. Loud and clear for 4 houses away, evidently. God damn it. Some product manager thought that was a good idea. Yeah, exactly. Product manager's like, yep, ship it. It's like, we can easily change the timing of this. No. I hate it when I'm up at like 11 p.m. and everyone's sleeping in the house and I forget I have my food in the microwave and we have to remind everyone in the household that I need food. Everyone's gotta know. Every single person. Product managers don't get saved. Look, as not a product manager, but a project manager who works with products in our company, yeah, pretty much. We are paid to get it out on time. That's our job. Get it out on time, or have good enough reasons why it didn't go out on time. There they are. I'm gonna pull these out now. I think we're gonna be good. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that's looking really charred. The edges is not where I want it to be, so I'll probably actually switch some stuff around. I can grab it, that is. Come on. You just got it. There we go. It's like I just need to get started. And then we're good. It's actually not as done as I expected it to be. I wanted to get a little bit more done. But let me bring you all here. Y'all gonna go on a field trip real quick here. So this is kind of where we're at right now. Just so you can look at it. So you can start seeing like a lot of the fringes are starting to look really, really nice and brown. But the chicken, for the most part, doesn't have a lot of that char. Like, the best example is I can point right here. Like, very right here. I want a lot more of those caramelization notes on the edges. A little bit more. I want more of that really, really charred look. Like it's off a grill, basically. Because the one shortcoming about apartment living is that you usually don't have access to a grill. Usually. Our last apartment did have access to a grill, but also it's winter and I do not want to go outside. I am very adverse to the cold, despite living in Colorado as long as I have. I'm trying to think of the best way to do this. How hot are these? Surprisingly not extraordinarily hot, but I should still be safe. I saw some gloves earlier. Where'd they go? What did I do with those? Alright, I'm just gonna try using a towel. It's gonna be sloppy, but if you stop by the gas station, we need to pee. Yeah, look, I'm not a mean uncle. I've been an uncle for way too long in my life to be the mean uncle. I just will never be the mean uncle. Alright, I'm gonna just start swapping these in and out. Put you on the edge, put you on the inside so they can get closer or get more exposure to the proverbial flame, I guess. So that's what I put that. Outside. There we go. I'm not going to put the sauce on it quite yet for that reason, because I'm still trying to char it a bit more. So I want to make sure that the chicken gets to an appropriate level of crispy that makes me happy. Without, hopefully, burning the whole kibosh. I need to buy a grill. I have a need to grill. Yo, Mustang, I'm kind of surprised you didn't already, get the grill, because I feel like you really enjoy grilled foods. You really enjoy grilled foods a lot. There we go. Alright, I'm gonna give that a few more minutes. Hopefully that should be enough. If so, we'll sauce it up a little bit, let it cook for a little bit more, kind of put that sauce on there, let it kind of cook around it a bit, melt it down a little bit too, because that sauce really got reduced down. That's my bad, but should be good there. I mean, next stop is another 500 miles away. I was asleep. I didn't want to wake you up. Do you have a torch? I do not have a torch. I do not trust myself with a torch. I do appreciate the thought, though. Oh, no. No, I definitely do not. As a product manager, I wish I had more thinking time. Same here, Snowmew. Like I said, I do project management around products, but I also wish I had more time to think. But no, you don't have time to think. It's just get things out fast as possible. It's like, I need to think about all the things that could possibly go wrong first, so that we don't have to bring it back in, or I don't have to manage future projects where we have to fix whatever went wrong. Please. Oh gosh, we need to buy a grill, hell yeah. Get the flamethrower, goddamn. No, trust me, I do watch cooking shows, I'm like, oh man, that'd be so cool to have. I should definitely not have one. I do not deserve that sort of power in my life. Grilled pineapple was good, not sure about cake. Depends how you grill it. If you just put it like in foil wrap and put it on the grill to warm it up, you get like an interesting new vector of flavor with some of the smoky chipness in there. And it's pretty good, all things considered, because it's sugar. It's sugar fat. Of course it tastes great. Of course it tastes great. But if you actually want to put it on the grill, that will be the hard part. That's the hard part, because there's just inevitable parts that just don't conduce well with the rest of the cake. Now you might be asking, Ryudo, why do you know so much about this? And I happily respond, I don't want to talk about it. I also grill pancakes. I love grill of every meal for a year. Just put a kettle on the grill and pour coffee. Damn! You have so many rad experiences, Lexa Programmer. Like every story you have, it's like, damn. Once again, Lexa Programmer just one-ups themselves yet again with another cool story, and I'm here for it. I'm here to listen. I'm always here to listen for these. All right, how you looking? Oh, yes, yes. Also, I think warping on the pan, that is looking good. Those are still looking a little bit rough, but oh man, those edges are starting really, really good. All right, like probably one more minute. I am a perfectionist in these sort of things. I want to wait till springtime when the grills will sell. Oh, I figured winter would be a time for grill sales for holidays, tax return, New Year's. The fact that people don't push grills out during the winter, I figured that would have been a good time to pick it up. But no, if it's spring, look, I'm just a guy. I'm just a guy who's wrong on the internet. There's like a billion of us. The microwave have a warning label to not put living things in it. I wonder, actually. Now that you brought it up, I'm kind of curious. I know there's a warning label on the side here. With possible exposure to extensive microwave energy. Already. No, just says to avoid possible microwave energy. I will not avoid microwave energy. You can't make me. Where's the lamb sauce, you donkey? Oh yeah, I think that's just gonna be the happy point for right now. That's charred on that side. Looks really good. Some of those edges are starting to look really, really strong. The pan is warped all to hell. It's gonna snap back. And it's gonna scare me. I'm gonna be really upset when I'm spooked. Quick preview over again. So you're starting to see a little bit more of those charred edges here, there. You know, you're starting to see a little bit more of that overall. For the sake of not actually overtly burning anything at this point and getting to like that blackened state, like black burn state versus that black charred state, I'm gonna let it go here. And I'm gonna sauce it up, hopefully. I think the sauce might have become already caramelized. I think I need to rewarm it up real quick so I can paste it on there real fast. There we go. Pop that on, give it a couple minutes here, but that is looking really, really good. So next up we'll have the meatball sauce afterward, and we'll just take a moment here. here. I have the onion oil here. I might as well use it. Get a nice little brushing of that for a little bit of extra flavor, look, sheen. Some Charlie Sheen. Perhaps that guy anyway. God, to think, we thought he was the worst part of a year. We didn't know what we were in for. Say it, Papa John. He was right, the reckoning was coming. And here we are, being wrecked by the reckoning. Alright. Just to not let that oil go to waste. I'm gonna heat this up, pop it in there. Should be good. Bam! Look at it! I like how you just toss out all these cook chef terms, TV chef terms. You are the lamb sauce clappy, and I would drink you all the time. Oh gosh. Before they need them? Hell no! I'm pretty sure every, like, as you all know, I'm a fairly, I'm not gonna say small necessarily anymore, but you know, we'll say like a small mid-sized streamer. And I'm a person who plans everything out as much as I possibly can, and everything still goes wrong, and I feel really dumb when it happens sometimes. But on the other hand, when I work with like actually like really large scale, big, professional, this is their job streamers, and like an hour before we're co-streaming, they're like, or like not even an hour, like 45 minutes before co-streaming, they're like, hey, you wanna like see if everything works fine? It's like, alright, I feel a lot better that it's not just me who doesn't exactly prepare ahead. Actually, let me add a smidge of water just to really actually kind of get this back to a more liquid state. Because like I said, I pretty much overdid this. Yeah, hello. Yeah, what's up? What's up, Clapper Trappy? What's on your mind? Is something wrong? It's just a normal stream. Normal everyday stream. Just your boy Ryudo streaming things live on Twitch.tv. Thanks to viewers like you. Alright. That's starting to come back down. That's good. Even like this is starting to tap. Actually, a little bit wired did a lot there. That really helped. I forgot about Papa John's warning. The reckoning is coming, and here we are, baby. The reckoning is here. You should have listened to Papa John. He just wanted to serve you pizza, but now he's doomed the world. He's like that meme. Doom the world. My final message. Goodbye. Sounds of Papa John's disappearing from existence to the tune of Windows 95. Alright, there we go. So we re-liquefied the sauce. We're going to sauce up these kebabs a bit. I know you're all a little bit far away here. But, you just have to imagine for yourself. I don't know if I can place my stuff anywhere. Okay, that's looking good. Alright. I am going to replace you all here-ish. There we go. That works good. Uh-oh. That's supposed to be off, though. I forgot that part. Slightly important part. Alright. You can kind of see it from over there. I realize it's a little bit far away. I don't have an overview camera like smarter people like Doc and Miyamosa's cooking streams, which, by the way, if you're looking for more cooking streams, definitely follow those two. And Mr. Mortified. He does mahjong and cooking streams also. They're also all really amazing cooks. I'm trying to be like them when I grow up. So we're just gonna put some sauce over these. Just nice light brushing. There we go. I don't think I'm supposed to turn these over. I don't know. I probably should have looked at the instructions a little bit longer. Let me read that real quick. After 6 minutes, brush the sauce and meat on both sides. Okay, so yes, I will be flipping back over, and I will broil it for a little bit longer. Actually, I think I'm actually doing good on the sauce. It seems like. I think I'll have enough sauce after all. I was worried at first, but seems like my worries for not. Oh, that looks really, really pretty actually. I'm gonna keep saucing. We want to brush all the sauce on here. Oh my god. Alright, I'm gonna age myself when I say this out loud, but do y'all remember Epic Mealtime? Just like remember that the sauce. I was like wondering why I said that, and now I remember it's all coming back to me like a horrible, horrible memory. God, what a time to be alive during the early 2000s. And all the mimic YouTube channels that followed until we realized, wow, turns out eating all this food makes you feel like shit, huh? There's a reason why their aptly named muscle glasses became a lot more on the built side. He definitely became a lot more on the built side because, you eat that many calories that consistently, it definitely will catch up to you. He was still built as shit, though. I mean, he probably got so fucking strong in the gym. And I am jealous of that. Alright, so we're just saucing up the other side here real quick. But, you remember the show Greenies from Europe? Oh, God. Very gentle brushing. Highly informative art. You see, I don't have any Bob Ross vibes, but, you know, life's still about taking the pudding that life gives to you. And sometimes you realize that you don't have a spoon that might be able to take on the pudding in a way that would make you happy. But that's fine. You don't always need to eat pudding with a spoon. You can eat a pudding with whatever you like. Whatever vehicle or transportation you need in your life to get the pudding to your mouth hole. You could use a fork. You could use a knife even. And if all things considered, the pudding contained in its container, you could just drink it like a Yoplait yogurt. Life is not all about doing things just the right way that everyone expects you to do it like, but finding your own way that finds you success, that makes you the happiest, and ultimately allows you to be your best you. That is really the secret sauce to life. Alright, I think we're gonna just boil this other side, let it caramelize a bit, and we should be good from there. That salsa. That saucy, sultry. Alright. I'm trying to grab as much sauce as I can before I put it back in for just a smidge longer on this side. It looks like we're good on that actually. Like they're sufficiently sauced. The sauce is extremely strong, by the way. Like it's extraordinarily strong. So I think it's supposed to go in there fairly lightly. Just inhale the pudding. Exactly. I mean, if college kids could figure out that you can drink alcohol through your eyeballs and get more slammed as a result because of it, and they willingly do it, we can't be won up by college kids with a death wish. No. We cannot fear death. We have to eat the pudding. Alright, here's what I'm going to do actually. I don't think it's going to work as well as I want it to because of how the boilers are set up top, but let's put it in sideways and see what happens. I think the edges will actually get hit a little bit more, but we'll see about that. Alright. There we go. The Epic Mealtime dude turned it into a business where he sold branded meat products to Walmart and other retailers. Really? Really? I did not know that. I'm so glad. Good for them. He lost a bunch of weight too. I feel like that's not even like an effort thing probably. It was probably like a, oh God, I just ate that much bacon. I gotta stop. I can't keep doing this. My livelihood might be on the line, but my ability to literally live, I can't keep having this heart pain every time I cook. I thought it was more of a sign of like, I stopped eating a lot of bacon for every meal, trying to figure out these recipes. I hope they're all doing alright though. Because that just seems very, very hard on like eating that much sodium all together. Seems really, really harsh on the mechanics of your body. Your stomach can't be feeling good. You're getting heartburn. Your throat probably feels like it's clogging up. You get the meat sweats, so on and so forth. Makes you happy. Axes are neither trees nor salmonella. But your happy little axes can be salmon. Delicious. The full intake of eye drops. College students will both save the world and destroy themselves in the same nice fell swoop. Through the eyeballs. I thought up the nose was dead. Yeah! I thought it was too! Thankfully, I never went to college in any conventional sense. That sounded weirder than I intended to. When I went to college, I was... Oh, that scared me. The bathtub just turned on. The bathtub water just turned on, and I thought that was like the pan. I'm like, why did it sound like something just like started ravine through? Okay, no, it's fine. What was I saying? Oh yeah, so I never really, when I was going to college, I lived with my parents throughout the time, and then I lived with my sister afterward, and then I had a half-year study in Beijing. So I never really hung out with the frat crowd, and because I was late to college, I didn't have any interest to. Honestly, I didn't have any need, interest, or care to. And that's probably for the better, honestly, because I see those folks come in, and they're tired, and they had to finish paper at midnight, and it's after a few beers. Oh God, what happened? Oh no. Alright. The pan warped, one of them popped off. I can't grab it with my hand, and I don't want to put my glove in there. Oh, that's not gonna work. That's not. Oh, shit. Alright. We're just gonna have to go for it, I think. Let's see if I can save it, maybe. The pan. Nope, it's done for. It's gone. Dang it. Alright, that sucks. We'll have to clean that off later. But yeah, the pan popped, and it popped one of them off. Oh, that's the fire alarm, apparently. Joy of cooking at home, by the way. Alright. It's done. Hey, there's a fire, no, you'll figure it out. you'll figure it out. Sorry, never knows best. Apologies. This is still a new place. I don't know the upper limits for when the alarm goes off and when the alarm doesn't go off. That was the upper limits, by the way. Apologies about that. Alright, so let's get one more look over the essentially finished product, -1. So that is the Yakitori Skewers from an oven. But it's always nice to see what you can do with a simple broiler and whatnot. So, there's that. There we go. Apologies about the cat again. I feel really bad, actually, because I know the feeling of, oops, I terrified the local creature that lives in my house that I call my pet. So yeah, there we go. Local funny fighting game gets scared by a bathtub. You could just say gets owned by Gamer Girl Bathwater. You might as well go full into the project at that point. Alright, I need to wash off this brush. Actually, I don't know if I need to put another layer of coat on it, but, well, since it's mine now, if I can decide what I do with it. Ow. Okay, it does need another coat. Real quick here. So let me rinse off the brush real quick. Okay, microwave's go. God damn it. God damn it, Clappy. Here's my -1. Can't be your +1. That looks great already. Hell yeah. I'm happy to hear that, actually. It looks pretty good for a first attempt, of course. Gotta keep learning. It's important when people like Lex program those like, hey, that's not bad actually, because they're the ones who can cook real good. Like they're next level shit, and I'm not there. Yo, Joe Q Public, how's it going? Happy Sunday to ya. Oh yeah, cleaning the sheet pan is gonna be buns. It's gonna be absolutely buns. It's gonna suck a lot. Uh-oh, it's dried up again. Not that doesn't make sense or anything, but actually, I know what I'm gonna do instead. Just gonna microwave it real quickly, let it melt down again, and then put it on there. But oh yeah, cleaning the sheet pan is gonna suck, but it's always gonna be easier than cleaning the oven. That will always be easier than cleaning the oven. Oh, that's not actually fully tightened up, is it? Let me semi-fix that. There we go. Alright. We're gonna repaste the last bits of this over the chicken, and that will be it for that one. And then we'll just do a quick sauce with the meatballs. And that should be good. Alright. And the sauce will go pretty quickly, and the thing is, like, basically, you're gonna make the sauce, and then put the meatballs in, and it's just gonna sit there for like, until pretty much the guests get here, and a little bit after. Alright, really trying to get that, what remains of the sauce in there, on there. And I should note, by the way, out loud, I should actually note that with how they did the recipe, I did mine a bit different because I overcooked my sauce. Normally, you wouldn't have your chicken as cooked as it was on mine, if you do things correctly, unlike me. And thus, you'd be touching a lot more raw chicken. And if you do that, make sure you don't cross-contaminate, in actuality. But since I actually kind of cooked mine through intentionally first, to kind of get it to the point where it was already done, because I did not want the sauce to cook for that long inside the oven. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna cook it actually like pretty much thoroughly first, and then I'll add the sauce. Like, that'd be something cool with these. Like, I would hate for these onion things to go to waste, but I kind of want to just like pop them on there and make them look cool. But maybe I can't. Maybe I can't do anything with these. Yeah, it looks dumb. I don't want it to go to waste, but I don't think I have anything to do with it in actuality. So, there we are. Guys, I experiment. You cook bestie. No, you cook bestie. The thing is, all your experiments lead to successful runs. My experiments lead to fire. And the last time I checked, you can't eat fire. Fuck, I guess that's not true either. That's why the fire eaters and sword swallowers are jobs. But they have no calories, so it doesn't count. Oh gosh. Gotta go for now. Excited for the final shot to eat tomorrow morning? Hell yeah! Get yourself some rest though, friend. You earned it. You always earned it. Oh, that's pretty good. Alright. Enough enjoying my meat on stream. I gotta finish off with the sauce. I'll put this up to the super side over here. And like I said, this part of the recipe, super freaking easy. It's not even part of the recipe, honestly. Let's see. So guys, yes, my wife made some bread pudding thing that overflowed and left carbonized sugar. Oh, the bottom of the oven. Oh no! Oh no. Oh, I'm so sorry. That sucks. Oh my days, that sucks. That's definitely like a project. It's like, wow, this is somehow a 3-part project of I need to clean this up every time. Alright, so once again, the reason I don't have the recipe up is because it's... Oh, first, let me turn off the oven because I'm not using that anymore. I'm not going to get to the chicken cilantro thighs, I don't think, because that's going to take too long. But no, this part of the recipe is super, super easy. I don't have the greatest nails because I really, every chance I get, I pull off on them. I try to pull them apart so they don't ever grow big and strong. That's just a me thing. I just get annoyed with my nails really easily. Oh, Clapper Trap, we gotta help for now. Sadly, I wish you an awesome rest of your good stream. Hell yeah. Clapper Trap's battery. Oh my god. Clapper Trappy, I can't wait until I get to see your next stream and get to troll you in return. Arigato. Something yo, because I'm not gonna kanji. Oh gosh, I'm like, I can't actually read that last bit. But you know what I can read? The absolute love from Ruffian NJ. Hell yeah, brother, how's it going? That probably froze my stream. It happened. This is how the stream actually works. Don't adjust your TV sets. Cat. Down. 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 Don't adjust your PC sets because that's how it actually works. Everything breaks down whenever someone raids, follows, or he does literally anything. Happy to have you all here. Good to see you, Ruffian. Hopefully you're doing well. Quick introduction to myself. I'm Ryudo. I am a variety streamer. I do cooking streams as part of my sub goals. Every 10 new subs or gifted subs, I do a new cooking stream. I currently owe 2 more on top of the 2 I've already done because everyone went ham at the beginning of the year and just gifted subs like crazy. So, right now, I am cooking 2 things. One, which I just finished, which you all just rolled in, so you can check it out. But one, some Yakitori skewers. Just finished that one just now. Sorry, my mouth's full because I ate one of the other ones I dropped in the oven. And since I'm serving it to other people, I don't want to, you know, give that to them. I'm gonna try to be nice. Try to be nicer than that. Also, my phone's really dark. I can't see shit. There we go. And then I'm about to make a sauce for for meatballs. It's a super simple sauce. Very, very simple. You don't have to think too much about it. So right here, we got, so the classic recipe to catch you up here is Heinz chili sauce, a bottle of Heinz chili sauce, and a bottle of grape jelly. That's the classic recipe. But really, you can honestly do whatever you want with it. It's a sauce. You can kind of do whatever you want. So, I grabbed some mango chutney instead. Hopefully it adds a little bit more spice, a little bit more punch to the flavor. I'm not making the meatballs by hand in this case just because we have some frozen meatballs we need to get rid of in the freezer. But really, it's just as easy as just popping it in and just mixing it together until you have the sauce. Throw everything else in there, and then you're good to go. I don't have any more knives. Alright, it's fine. Oh yeah. Alright, Ruffy, you take care of yourself, buddy. He said good luck, and I said thank you, my friend. Oh, I missed the good luck. I didn't even see AJ's message right there. And actually, I think that's just Mandarin. I think that's actually Mandarin. Because good luck would be something else. Not that I'm still great at reading Mandarin. I know I studied abroad for half a year, but that's also half a year of me learning language and then immediately forgetting it as I get back into town. And then never ever getting to use it again. Because my college was a shit. I literally tried so hard to get into the next level Chinese class, and it did not work. I really wanted to learn more Mandarin. I was super into it at the time, but the language center made it damn near impossible to contact them, so I could even get the credentials transferred over back to them to say, hey, I took this class. I would like not to take level 1 again. I'm probably like level 1.25, so please return my calls. Please, I'm gonna go visit the campus when it's open. When they say they're open, oh, it's not open. When they said they're gonna be open, making this real impossible for me, guys. But it is what it is. And heck yeah, I'm glad to make your mid-Harrison heart sing. I'm glad to ever make your heart sing, Alexa programmer. But no, this is just a super simple recipe. I like it a lot. With the grape jelly, but I'm gonna experiment today. We're gonna try to keep things a little bit more interesting and see what this does to the flavor. It can't be impossible, right? I'm gonna need your cookbook for being fit and a nice person. Where is it? Oh, I got you, fam. I got you. Oh, damn it. I don't got you. Where is it? Where's my cookbook? Oh, there it is. Oh, gosh. Oh, no. Oh no. Oh no. So like I mentioned earlier, We have guests coming over, and we had to clean up the place and everything like that. But because of that, my lady organized the bookshelf really nice and pretty, and my cookbook was being used to hold up certain props. I was like, oh no, I have to pull this out. But yeah, I have like a nice little recipe book right here of all my experimentations and everything I've kind of done, and all sorts of notes and crazy stuff in here that I've just gone through, and little notes for myself and anything I've gone around, and anything I've perfected, I put onto Google Docs. So, and since I so meticulously record the recipes down and everything I put into it, a big part about that is that it makes it easy to track calories if you need to track calories. So, that also helps in that regard. With the combination of those two things and being smart the whole way through, you know, you can do a lot with your coming to be healthier lifestyle. If you're trying to aim to add more fitness to your life. I think that's the word I'm looking for. Add more fitness to your life. And you want to have the energy to help propel you that way and feel good about it. Yeah, it's real. It's real, my friend. But no, if you really do honestly have any questions about fitness, nutrition, how to balance the two, or anything like that, feel free to ask me. I am a person who does not like the idea of the whole fad diet thing, that you have to eat in a specific way. There's some sort of secret way you have to eat so that you can burn fat and have a more fitness-based body. That's the most dangerous information I feel like they can give to potential people who are looking to burn off fat. I feel like that's just the most dangerous information. You can still eat, quote unquote, fairly normally, as long as you're conscientious about what you eat, and still have good food. You don't have to eat plain food. You don't have to eat like shit. You don't have to not eat. Please do not eat. That's the worst thing you can do for yourself. You need to be eating. You need to fuel your body. If it's your first time starting to work out and try to burn fat off the body, eat more calories. Quite honestly, eat more calories, focus it more around protein. You're trying to maintain your muscle and burn off more of the fat aspect. But eat more. Definitely eat more. So your body doesn't burn out and rebel against you and you feel like shit and it feels like punishment. Because then you won't stick to it. It sucks then. For a basic beginner, one kind of size is good to start with. Ow! God damn it, it burned. I'm going to give Lexa Programmer some time to answer, just to make sure they answer it how they want to, and then I'll add information to it. Lexa Programmer is a very smart person about everything. I was going to be specific, but then I just realized, no, Lexa Programmer is just smart about everything. God damn. I need a brain like Lexa's. What a cool person. I might be like you when I grow up. And if they don't get back to you. Alright, so basically for this, it's just mix the sauce together, taste it, make sure it's good. Chili sauce is way pungent. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what else to say, honestly. It's really good. What to do? Oh. No worries, no worries. I'm gonna add a little bit of salt, just kind of a little bit of a punch of flavor in there. And a smidge of fish sauce, like really like just a few drops. So compound movements. Also, by the way, I'm not a terminology person. Compound movements are going to be your big movements, essentially. So, your big lifts that you probably see a lot about when it comes to... If you think about working out and lifting weights, that's probably a lot of the idea things you're doing. So, like, bench press, squat, shoulder press. Deadlift is technically one of them, I'd say, but not as necessary. But basically, those movements will focus on a lot of the main parts of your bodies. The chest for bench press, the back for deadlift, the shoulders for shoulder press for shoulders, squat for legs and thighs. That if you do those few workouts as your core workouts, it will essentially still cover so many other parts of your body by doing that you don't need to specifically do like bicep curls, tricep stuff, and stuff like that. So that would be if you're going to lifting, and by the way, I do suggest lifting whether your goal is to lose more fat, gain more muscle, obviously for that, or just in general, like you have issues with like any sort of leg problems or movements and you need to get better at that. I highly suggest it starting there. Because weightlifting, sorry, I should multitask and talk at the same time, but that's really what streaming is. Weightlifting and kind of putting your body under that light amount of stress. You don't have to go heavy, but that kind of moderate, lighter amount of stress can kind of strengthen a lot of your accessory parts to kind of make a more complete fitness and functioning body for you. There are definitely a lot of people who say they can't do squats because they have bad knees. And it's like, well, start very light, focus on getting down with the movement, making sure you go all the way down and then back up, and not like stopping halfway or anything like that. Nothing like this. Go down, get that full inflection of the knee, and then push up from your heels all the way up. If you focus on that with really light weights, over the course of time, a lot of people's knee pains go away because they've actually strengthened the knee instead of trying to avoid using it as much as they are. But you just want to lose weight and be healthy? Yeah, lifting's great for that. Lifting's absolutely perfect. I would say just do, whatever. I know there's ice in there and that's gonna suck for like watering down the sauce, but whatever. But yeah, lifting weight is really good for that. Alternatively, if you do not want to lift weight, but you kind of want to overall get your body to a both more fitness active aspect and still want to build up your body a little bit more, I would suggest some exercises like cardio exercises like biking. Biking is a really good one. A lot of leg focus, a lot of like lower body focus really kind of keeps you going. And it doesn't impact the knees. The thing is, over the course of time, with people who like doing running as their main exercise and whatnot, I should also note, cardio is not like the best thing, quote unquote, for fat loss and trying to get healthy. There is thoughts and processes about like, oh, well, you do cardio if you want to lose weight, you do weightlifting if you want to lose muscle. It's like, no, that's not exactly true. But that's neither here nor there. Both work fine in their own degrees. But that said, biking will not impact your knees over a course of time. And as you continue to work out more and more, the most important part is consistency. If you consistently do a lot of running, you're going to consistently impact your knees. You're going to consistently really start to hate running, if you're me. If you like running, great, go for it. For me, I think biking is a better alternative because I do not like running. I really hate running. So do biking, I would say, as a starting point. Stair stepper is really, really good, or if you have stairs in your building, go up those a few flights every now and then. Just go up and down a few flights, like, every 10, 15 minutes. You don't have to go for super, super long. Just make sure that you kind of get your heart rate going up a little bit. You're starting to feel it. You don't have to necessarily sweat like crazy. You don't have to make your every workout like killer. You just have to make sure that you really put in a solid effort to every workout. And you know where that is for your body. It looks different for everyone else. I'm a person who sweats like crazy when it comes to squats, but I don't sweat like anywhere else in the gym. I look super dry. There we go. Yeah, lifting at reps for low weight, you're gonna get some cardio in and strengthen your large muscle groups. Yeah, pretty much. With combo exercises, is it something I can do 3 to 5 days back to back, or if I come out one day, biking the other? What about stretches? Stretches, huge. Yeah, definitely do stretches. Stretches just in life are generally good. That said, I don't stretch nearly as much as I probably should. So that's on me. That's just a me thing. But no, stretching is definitely good. Honestly, if you want to, my personal advice and this is from me, for me, if I would suggest it to myself, as if I were a beginner again, I would say focus more on actually doing lifts first. 3 to 5 days. So let's actually start with 3 days a week. Let's not go crazy, because if you start with 5 days a week and you start burning out, it'll move to 4, it'll move to 3, then you miss like a week or so and it feels worse instead of building up. So let's say, go ahead and say 3 days a week. I would say have an upper lift day and a lower lift day, and then maybe in between those 2 days, do a biking day. Or maybe do an upper, lower, and then cardio day. And then so you say 5 exercises on your upper, 4 exercises on your lower or so, and then doing a bike day. That's fine. That's great. Honestly, a lot of fat loss and fitness and having the energy for fitness really comes from your diet, honestly. And making sure that you eat well and you fuel yourself well. So that's why I'm saying, like, if you start doing this, don't instantly also cut out your calories too. Keep your calorie uptake up. Keep your calorie intake up. Also, keep your carbohydrates up too, because that will also give you a lot more quick energy to use. Just make more of your carbohydrates come from vegetables and whole grain breads and stuff like that, instead of like, I'm gonna eat this power bar. Do not do that. Their carbohydrates come from sugar. That's not great. It is not very, it's not that delicious, honestly. It's just sugar. That is not the top for that. I don't think I have the top for this, actually. That's not it either. Where's the top for this? Wait a second. That doesn't make no goddamn sense. That's what we're using. That's now the top. We're in a stream where anyone can be a top. I sweat real badly late now. Are you sure it's not a Florida thing and Florida's just getting warmer? Oh gosh. Muscles are made in the kitchen, exactly. Muscles are made in the kitchen, abs are made in the kitchen, all that good stuff. You know what, I'm gonna do one more thing. I think it might be too late, but I do have, actually, no, let's not do that. I just thought about it, it's probably not a good idea. I don't know entirely all their allergies, so I'm not gonna try to. Alright, that's going good, that's going good. And, yeah, basically it. That's honestly basically it. You let it sit there for amount of time, whatever amount of time, and you go from there. What about oatmeal with fruit? Perfect. With oatmeal, I would say if you want to optimize it, actually let me tear it down. Actually, let's put my RB. Give me like the next time. Okay, Lex Broma's here hitting on a different aspect than me. I would say oatmeal is fine, but here's the tiers of oatmeal. Because I'm not a person who says any food is truly bad. I try to avoid it as much as I possibly can. That said, there are some pretty rough, nutritionally rough foods out there. But, man, that is just such a hot thing. So here's a tier of like oatmeals that I would say, here's how you want to preference it to sit. At the bottom, you have your oatmeal with flavor. That's like your sugary oatmeals, hey, this oatmeal is strawberries and cream, this oatmeal is maple brown sugar, this oatmeal is this. There's 2 reasons why you do not want that. One, it's laden with sugar and other crap that you really will make it hard to fit into a daily diet for you. 2, this stuff's fine. Honestly, like, you could have brown sugar, you could have maple flavor, that's nothing wrong with that. But they control how much you get, and not you control how much you get. As much as you can, you want to control how much you get. You want to keep the power in your hands. So that's why the next tier up is just plain oatmeal. So you can add some fruit in there. You can add how much fruit in there. You can get your 1 serving of fruit in there. It'll also probably taste a lot better overall. You can put a little bit of honey in there. You can do a little more spices. I'm a huge proponent of cinnamon. I love cinnamon. And you can just kind of toss it into whatever you need to. Get some fresh ground cinnamon too, if you really need to. Then the tier above that, if you really want to get optimal, and you don't have to be this optimal, don't tell the feds, is steel cut oatmeal. I will show you very specifically, because I have a bunch, because I really love this stuff. Steel cut oats. This is processed in such a way that it helps keep the I'm not a terminology person. Keeps the heart of the grain in there, where the most nutrition is. So that will get you kind of the best bang for your buck when it comes to consuming calories and carbohydrates together. It's really, and it's good. It's seriously just like quality-wise, it's actually really good. The problem with it is it takes literally like 30 minutes to make. Not everyone has 30 minutes in the morning. You're like, this oatmeal is going for it. I can't wait to have this in 30 minutes. Hello, boss. What do you mean I'm not at work? I'm cooking oatmeal. You have to understand. Speaking of muscles at my new front, I'm back to Vision 130. Hell yeah! Hell yeah! I'm gonna tell you a thing right now, Shambeskimo. There has been studies about how kind of long-ish you can go and still how well you keep up if you consistently work out versus how well you can consistently work out if you go for 4 weeks, take 4 weeks off, go for 4 weeks, take 4 weeks off. And while the graph for the on-off looks like this, in the end run, it actually keeps up to the consistent like 95% or so. So as long as you can get kind of consistently back into it for the next 4 weeks, you will get back to that point pretty much like almost back to where you were if you had to stay consistent. It's not that big of a deal, honestly, as much as your mentality would make that seem like a big deal. So, good freaking stuff. I gained a belly though? Whatever. That's fine. Having a belly's not a bad thing. I got a belly after the holidays. I'm happy. I mean, I can only speak for myself, but the enjoyment I had over the holidays is not dictated by whether I have a belly or not. I guess is the best way to put it. What about for breakfast? Something like 2 or 3 hard-boiled eggs. A spinach and bread. Yeah. Snickers, oatmeal, Yum Buns. Oh my god, that sounds so good. Sorry. 2 or 3 boiled eggs, perfect. Eggs, in general, are about the best quality protein you can get for the amount of cost. So eggs are just really, really good staple, in general. As long as you don't hate eggs, you're good to go. Prepare the eggs however you want to, for the most part. If you fry them, try to use a spray. That's pretty much my main tip. If you try to fry them, use a spray instead of trying to use a bottle of oil. Because you can accidentally go over on a bottle of oil really fast. Suddenly your eggs are like 80 calories or so per egg. So your 2 egg breakfast, your 160 calorie breakfast can quickly jump up to like 400 if you accidentally put too much oil in the pan. So try to use a spray if you're gonna try and fry them. But otherwise, I have fried eggs damn near every morning. I usually have broccoli every morning because I just like broccoli, and it's a good source of nutrition. It's actually a decent source of protein, and if you're really trying to calorie count, it's a great balance on that. So keep that in mind. I would also say throw another carb in there. Start off your day strong. Don't try to limit yourself on food all that much. I also have a where is it? Where did I put it? I know I cleaned the place, but I have a serving of Kodiak cakes in the morning too. Super freaking good. I like the cinnamon oat flavor the best though, because I basically do not need to have any sort of add-ins afterward. It tastes really good by itself. So if you're really trying to calorie count, you could save some calories there. That said, put a little stuff on there. If you need a little bit to enjoy whatever carb you're having, if you're having bread, if you're having the pancakes or whatever, add a little bit more if you want the flavor. Enjoy it still. Don't torture yourself when you're eating. Do not torture yourself. I'm gonna repeat it once more. Do not torture yourself when you're trying to lose fat. Do not do it. Then you will fall off. You will hate it. You will have a terrible time. I have friends who are currently doing this, and I'm trying to tell them, please eat, because your body is not going to grow into the muscular form that you want, and you're just gonna be losing what little muscle you had because your body's trying to keep you alive. Enjoy your food. I love onions. Definitely messing with overnight oats. Overnight oats are really good. That's actually something I should have brought up first. No, overnight oats are extraordinarily good. If you can do that, do overnight oats. They're delicious. You can just do a quick search on that, see how the recipe is, all that sort of good stuff. But no, overnight oats are really good. I like them. Ironically, despite all the meal prep I do, I don't like actually meal prepping overnight oats because I don't actually like having cold foods in the morning. I just realized I just don't like cold foods in the morning, so I stopped doing it. Still overnight oats, no overnight oats. Oh yeah, I already nailed it. No, I want to be a twonk, not a world's strongest man. Trust me, since it seems like you naturally lean on the more less fat side, just naturally. I can't really tell because I've only seen like one picture of you and I can only go off what you told me. Since you lean on the more naturally skinnier side, it seems like that's great, honestly. You gain some weight, it's gonna be a lot easier to kind of take those calories and kind of reformat into muscle and strength and really kind of build yourself up a little bit more now that you have the extra calories and fuel to work with. Is this Jamiroquai? Hell yeah, it is. I started with Morning Glory. I expected to go to more jazz stuff because usually when I start off with Morning Glory, it goes off into the jazz station stuff. I'm like, that's perfect. I'll work out fine. And then it actually stuck to Jamiroquai today, out of all days. I'm like, I don't know why you did it, but I'm not going to complain either. This is perfect. I like Jamiroquai. This spa is getting muted. It's getting muted. But whatever, we're all having a good time, and hell yeah, all the same. We got to follow with the No Murray Hederick. Yo, greatly appreciate it. You didn't have to do that at all. But I'm not going to say it was a bad idea. Because I'm that kind of person. No, thank you much for the support. I greatly appreciate that. That is so awesome. There we go. But, other type of things. Want an oatmeal, fried eggs with paprika? Yeah. Yeah, now you've mastered the fried egg. I taught Shemesmo how to make eggs properly. And he went from there. He's like, he's God now. He's a god of eggs. But hell yeah. Thank you for the continued support. I really, really appreciate that. But yeah, it's like Lexa Porter was saying. So why a lot of people fall off of paleo, keto, and actually a lot of previous diets too. We had the caveman diet. We had the Atkins diet. There we go. Atkins diet, the Weight Watchers diet, which is actually pretty solid when I learned a little bit more about it. The ideology is really good. It's trying to simplify the system of calorie counting, basically. But yeah, they see it as a body hack, and they don't bribe themselves with food, they enjoy, then they fall off, eat a whole pizza, and then you get downhill. You go downhill from there. Kind of have a cheat day, and they usually eat more calories in their cheat meal than the deficit they have all week. Yeah, it's a balancing act. That's the main point I actually want to transfer over to you. It's more than just a singular change for a while. It's a lifestyle change. And the thing is, if you don't enjoy it in the short run, or if it's really difficult in the short run, you can't maintain it in the long run. And it's not like you're going to reach a certain point and then suddenly you can eat whatever you want. No, you reach that certain point and you have to have the knowledge of how you maintain that when you're going forward. Make it something you really would enjoy. Make it something you can really live with. Make it something that you don't feel guilty about when, oh, I'm going on a week-long vacation. Oh no, what's going to happen to my numbers? Don't focus on the numbers all that much. Focus on the numbers that are important to track, but don't focus on the numbers that don't let the numbers dictate your life. I think that's the best way to put it. Make sure you enjoy yourself. You're going to be living with this. And sometime 4 years in the future, when you're sitting there, happy with your accomplishments, that what you've done, and you've reached the point you wanted to reach, and you look back and you say, wow, maybe if I didn't have that cheat meal 4 years ago, I would have made it to my point just so much faster. Let it go. Let it go. Enjoy yourself. Be happy. You gotta be happy. Because happiness and your mental fortitude is still health. It's still a part of your health. And that's where your second part comes in. That's where the happiness part comes in. That's where being a good person comes in. Because I'm not stressed over anything. I want to focus on my personal mental happiness. And if you can't get that part down first, trying to change anything else around you will be all the more harder. So remember, mental health is still your health. If your physical health dictates that mental health in such a way that you can't be happy without it, you might want to start from a different point and find a happier spot to really balance out that life. And if you want to see an example of that, Stephanie Buttermore is a fitness guru, but what's the word I'm looking for? Influencer who did an all-in diet for a year and gained, yes, weight and gained body fat, stuff like that. And people shout on her because it's like, oh, that's not healthy. You can't do that. It's like, no, she's super happy now. She's really happy where she's at. She feels a lot better. She doesn't feel ravenously hungry all the time because she spent a year on herself actually eating what she wanted to and was able to get to a whole package healthier point because of that. Health does not have a look. I was here like, hell yeah, DEFCON 9. Oh, I can see that though. Like getting into damn near anything because of Jamiroquai is like, oh yeah, that makes sense. That absolutely makes sense. Yeah, look, Paprika is really good. Like, it is seriously like just a little bit goes really, really far. It's hella good. Atkins, yeah. Thank you. Multiplayer MMOs, numbers are my life. Well, I mean, Monster Hunter is not an MMO. In fact, they don't tell you any numbers on it. You just have to assume you're doing good numbers. Your reward comes from hitting the enemy in the right spots, so numbers don't dictate your life, after all. No, actually, there's nothing in there. I don't know why I gasped like that. No, the chili sauce had gone in there. That was. Yeah, even look at the back of this. It's like Ultimate Party Meatballs. One 14-ounce can of Ocean Spray Jelly Cranberry Sauce. 1-ounce bottle, 12-ounce bottle of Heinz chili sauce, and then meatballs. That's all this recipe. All the meatball recipes in the U.S. are going to be like any potluck you go to in the U.S. It's going to be like chili sauce, some sort of jelly thing. Go meatballs, go. And then you're good from there. All right, just wash my hands once more. But outside of that, I think it's just like a lot of cleaning up, breaking down at this point. We're just gonna let this kind of sizzle and simmer until the guests basically get here, honestly. I hope that's not cooking down, actually, now I'm looking at it. I think we're good. I think it should, stay warming versus actually, like, cooking down the sauce. I want to cook it down a little bit, but not heavily. But like I said, this stove runs really, that spot runs really freaking hot. But yeah. My man, you cannot be so wrong. I'm about to unleash spreadsheets the likes of which you've never been upon yet. I don't know. I was watching the stream. I didn't see a single number. I'm just saying. I watched some Monster Hunter, and there was a monster. It was being hunted. Didn't say, hey, Monster Hunter, you forgot to do your taxes. You gotta go back home and do your taxes. So, no numbers. Clearly, I am correct and very intelligent. Oh, yo, what's up, Pyro? How you doing? Sorry if I missed you earlier. Didn't know you were in here, so. But yeah, I never meatball recipe until a few years ago, and I thought the person you told me was Troy. Yeah! Every time you first hear it, you have to sit here and be like, okay, the chili sauce makes sense, but jelly? Why? And then you start going to more potlucks, and you start realizing that, oh, everyone has this recipe. And that's why I bought that hot mango chutney instead. That's why I went for the mango chutney instead, because I'm like, yeah. Actually, I need to put this away. I'm not going to be cooking it today. It's alright. I'm going to put the rest of the chicken away, since I'm not going to get around to it today. But yeah, every time you first hear, you're like, you're fucking with me, right? That's not a real thing. But then you find out that's one thing Americans are good at, are adding sugars to recipes. And finally, our chance to shine came through on meatballs. I should just freeze these or probably just make it tomorrow. I mean, I'm not doing anything tomorrow probably, besides dying. Because I have potential hangover tonight, because we bought a special gin tonight. And really excited to try it out, honestly. We had to import over from Europe, and my lady and her friend are used to work at a bar together, a very nice bar together, so they know stuff about these things. And it's like, I don't know anything about these stuff, but they were really excited about it, so we all group ordered it, and we're all going to try it tonight. Witness, knowledge. Hey, if I don't click on it, as far as I know, Monster is still a numberless game. I don't talk about Monster Hunter World where you turn on the numbers or anything like that. Mango chutney sounds dope as footballs. Wow, footballs. I said footballs. I'm showing my whole ability to read on streams today. But no, definitely. I mean, obviously, mango chutney is super freaking good, and I made some. Man, I cannot think of words today, but I made some chicken, Indian style chicken, and that mango chutney in there. I was like, let me just put it on the chicken like a fucking disgusting motherfucker. Well, I put it on there like a dumbass and just slap it on like I'm an American. Thus removing all the hard work of having a side chutney. It was so good. So, I'm super excited for this. Give it a shot. And chili sauce is always just good because it's basically just spicy ketchup. And spicy ketchup's good. There we go. Oh. Alright, to my next stream, we are going to class. Alright, sounds good. Only because this means you have to stream now. And that part makes me the happiest, instead of me being right or wrong. I'd rather just be able to see you stream. That's what I want out of my life. But no, really, honestly, I know I got caught up in the whole nutrition talk or anything like that. And that said, like I said, if you have any other questions about that sort of stuff, let me know. I'm always happy to answer as best as I can. And then ultimately we can try to work out knowledge and answer or anything like that that might work better for you. I can only speak really generally without knowing your situation. So, you know, I mean, I can tell you to lift weights right now. That might realistically not be an option for you. I can tell you to eat these certain things on nutrition. They might not realistically be an option for you. So, we chat a little bit more about it, and it would help you out a little bit more to figure out how to kind of put that sort of stuff together. Let me know. I just said that out loud, and I remember I'm supposed to talk to someone else about that, and I have not, and it's been a week. And in my defense, they haven't said anything either, so. No, I gotta get back to them sometime soon. Oh, gosh. But no, that's essentially it. So we have I know some people came a little bit late here, but I'm just gonna show them off once more. So we have the Yakitori skewers. And then the meatball sauce. Ah, that's the worst pot of all time. I don't know if you can see that. Because this whole thing is metal, so it conduces heat, and it burns, and it hurts, and it feels awful. But yeah, I would say, you know, we're about to have some guests over. They're bringing their own appetizers also, so I'm excited to see what they put together too. I mean, food's always a great time. It's a great way to share your culture, your interests, your styles, and your expression all in one go with another person. So, you know, food's rad. Food's really cool, y'all. I really enjoy food. Oh, what's up, dweeb? Hey, how's it going? Happy Sunday to you. You made it a little bit late, but hey, I'm still happy to see you. Wait. What am I doing? That needs to on the sink. Keep me playing a glass from my greater health every time. Look, I'm just here for a good time. But also, I'm here for everyone else's good time. That's all. Oh, the hell, but yeah, it definitely looks really, really good. Hopefully the flavor comes out a lot more punchy than... I mean, I guess it comes out more punchy, I guess, than the dropped skewer I had. I mean, it was still good, but it wasn't as punchy of a flavor as I wanted. So hopefully the resaucing gets it there. But at least, at the very least, it looks pretty. So that's worth something. You got Yakitori in the oven? Yeah. Just put the broiler on high, and then went from there. Cooked it for about, because I had so many, I cooked it for about 12 minutes on one side. Pulled it out, put more of the sauce on it, on both sides, flipped it over, put it on the other side, put it back in the oven for about 4 more minutes, because I had so many, 4 to 5 more minutes. And then sauced it up once more. I cooked the sauce for a little bit too long, so it caramelized more in the pot than instead of on the skewers. So if you're watching the stream for like kind of pulling stuff away, make sure you cook it a little bit less. And it might have been a Colorado thing too, just because our boiling point is so much lower. I might have just been like not paying that much attention, and it got there a lot faster than expected. That's on me. But ultimately, no, it turned out pretty good. It turned out, I'd say, well cooked. Where the inside's still appropriately juicy. That's just water from that condensation. And it seems like quality-wise, it is at least well made. So that's all you can ask for. Just a well-made recipe on top of anything else. Really just want to get you back on there. But yeah, like I said, if you have any questions about the stuff we cooked today, anything like that, you want to get the recipe, exclamation point recipe. I think that's kind of it. In fact, it is 3 o'clock now, so they should be arriving somewhat soon. So I'm gonna go ahead and close down and call it a day. But that said, I'm not gonna say shit. I will possibly be back tomorrow to finish off Metal Gear Solid Rising. At the same time, it's like I might go visit another friend who's just got their house. So I don't know if we're doing that Monday or Tuesday. I haven't actually fully planned that out yet because I'm bad with possibilities sometimes. That's just me. I gotta get back to them on that. But you know, let's just say most likely tomorrow. I think I could probably do both at the very worst. So let's say most likely tomorrow I will finish off Metal Gear Rising, and then we'll start another new week of streaming. Wednesday's Variety Versus. Friday will be the start of Grandia 3. And then Saturday will be what will probably be the finishing of Doom 2016. That's the plan. There's the plan. There it is. That said, thank you all for popping in. Thank you all for your support. Thank you all for the raids. If you came from the raid, greatly appreciate it. Thank you for all hanging out. Thank you for blowing up my stream, literally, with all the follows, bits, anything that made the alerts go off, because that destroyed the shit out of the stream. I greatly appreciate that. Putting my phone to the test. Yeah, Grandia is finally happening. I bought the game. It's actually sitting in the bookshelf over there, so should be good. But otherwise, should be having a very, hopefully, safe night. Staying inside otherwise, and seeing some friends who also stay inside. But that said, y'all stay safe too. You take care of yourselves. And I will catch you next time. Wait, no! I can do it this time. I have a computer this time. I can do this time. We're going to raid somebody. Who can I raid? I'm doing it right this time. I'm gonna do it right this time. Okay. I don't know. Oh, okay. You know what? I'm gonna give love back to Quam. Because, you know what? He raided me last time. And I'm gonna raid him back because I can. Oh no, what happened? Oh, there it is. Okay, wait, what happened? I'll make sure I get this right before I, Okay, it's just Quam, because he has a very, very unique name. Alright, there we go. Alright, we got it. Alright, so he's hosting a Grand Blue Fantasy tournament series right now, so definitely go on there and see some of the best Grand Blue has to offer in the US. Those players are getting damn good. So definitely enjoy that, have a good one. I don't have any ending credits for this one, and I'll catch you next time. Peace.